Hello and welcome to Tabletop Fables and this camera. Sorry, this space probe.
Definitely a space probe.
Doesn't really help. Welcome to Dangerous Beasts and How to Hire Them, our Edge of the Empire Star Wars game. When previously we left them, they had just rescued Grodd, as per the scroll. They had passed, and now they've been heading around for last couple of weeks. So I'll get them all to introduce themselves and maybe a quick description of what they've been up to on Nar Shaddaa, resting and recovering.
Hi, I'm playing Rooper, the Wookiee bounty hunter. Mostly he's just been hanging at the Blood Flavors, having fun.
Hi.
I love your mug.
It's a Darth Vader mug. Hi, I'm Ishtar. I'm playing Lucky Break, the Triani pilot. She's currently also been hanging around either at the Blood Feathers or at the ship, getting used to the feeling of it, just feeling how the controls move, not taking off yet because it still has some work getting done on it, but just getting a feel for when we're ready to go, being able to punch it if needed.
Hi, I'm Caleb. I play Best, the Boffin Slicer and Droid Technician. During the downtime, Best has been busy just doing maintenance on C2, trying to make sure he's in tip-top shape. More as an apology of the shooting his arm off than anything, even though he may not remember it.
And the everything.
And the everything.
Hi, my name's Mark. I play Rivik, the Stahari hired gun. Over the past week or so, he's probably been staying with his gang, the Blood Feathers, who is kind of their mascot, as per the name. He's probably been spending most of his time recounting Grodd with the stories of what he's been up to since they left Nar Shaddaa last. Probably as well as just sort of generally boosting the morale of the rest of them, those that are left after the assault on Hutter's Rancors, and probably, training a few of them with, rifles and going, here's how to be a better shot, that sort of thing.
Make a leadership roll.
Sure.
With a blue dice, because you're the mascot.
Yep. Fair enough.
Well, we won't do difficult, we'll just see how effective you've been.
Yeah. 2 success and 2 advantage.
Reasonably successful. What story do you impress Grodd most with?
Ooh. Probably the time they faced down a Inquisitor and his band of stormtroopers.
Oh, I would have thought the time we single-handedly took down an entire Imperial Star Cruiser.
Oh yeah, that's part of the tale. That's leading up to that.
Ah, perfect.
So it'd be taking down the Inquisitor and his battalion of stormtroopers, because it's a battalion, while trapped in a cave on Tatooine in a sandstorm, and then they got shot down and captured, but then they escaped.
They.
Yep, they. But mostly Rivek, because he took down like 8 of them while everyone else was unconscious, before actually going down himself. And then they escaped.
Makes sense.
And we single-handedly destroyed the Star Cruiser.
Oh yeah.
We
On
have
our way out.
you used to have like stormtrooper and weapons and
Yeah, he's got a new one.
yeah.
He's E11 vibro knife.
So the fact that you have like stormtrooper equipment,
Yeah.
is certainly helping the story along. So you teach them some actual basic how to fight properly. You don't hold the gun sideways and going blah blah.
No.
I mean, Riv does.
No.
Not anymore.
So they are all very impressed with that. They all offer, now that they've got some spares, everyone can have like a swoop bike.
Ooh.
Or speeder bike.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
They've been recently repainted.
Oh. Are they red?
They are now.
Cool.
Black and red.
Are they like single seater or are they like the 2-seater?
They're all single seater. Nothing of them are particularly good.
Okay.
The one you're getting is a little bit nicer.
Yeah.
But presumably you have one here anyway.
Yeah, I imagine. But this one would be one he could probably take on the ship.
Yeah.
Especially his personal one, which he'd leave there, obviously.
Yeah. What does your personal speeder bike look like?
Ooh.
I imagine there's some sort of wing motif.
Yes. I'm thinking Crow's D-Wheel.
Yeah, there'd be some sort of like ornamental wing motif. It'd also be green, like he is. Green, and it's got like the feather motif, so red and like dripping with blood.
Nice. Does it have like 4 headlights? Matching your 4 eyes?
Yes, absolutely. They're red because he has 4 red eyes.
And can you press a button and like the wing motifs on the side shoot out and become starting blades?
Yes. Yeah.
Doesn't have a missile launch. No.
Honestly, your bike apparently came better than rods.
Oh. Yeah.
I may swoop some people on my bike as well once I get it.
Swooping is bad.
I plan to mod my bike to make it better over time.
Can we fit all 4 of them on the ship we have?
Yeah.
We fit an entire battalion of droids.
Good point.
We'll be fine.
That was another ship.
No, this is the same ship.
Yeah, this is the old Trade Federation ship.
This is the one we accidentally got that Jedi from. Accidentally.
Yeah, but he's not very
What does it actually look like externally? Because I've been imagining something very
I can
different to a
get a-
Trade Federation ship.
Oh,
Right,
I can get a photo up for you.
There aren't any particularly good photos. It is the Incom A36 Pathfinder.
It's the one with the spoiler.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if it didn't have a spoiler level, we'd added one.
Well,
Because I-
it's air.
Sorry, whenever I think of Separatist ship, I think of Trade Federation. I think of the ones that look like they're a huge circle with a ring around them,
Ah, I didn't.
which is not what we've got.
Not yet.
We couldn't pilot that with only 4 people.
Yeah, no, it comes with its own droid army.
There you go. It looks. What, A36 or A24?
36, but all the pictures are of the 24.
Yeah, okay.
So it's just a bigger version of that.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's okay.
It reminds me of a ship from like Stargate. It's very interesting.
So yeah, it's a long range ship. Technically, the bikes they give you are all a bit on the smaller side as well, so they can definitely fit.
Oh, that's good.
You were just hanging around?
No. I helped with Rick's stories. That's totally what happened.
Yeah.
Nice. So one of the actually with Grod, at some point he asks, he's like, so I wanted to know, Wookie, what's with the song? Modal nodes, they're good, but what's with it?
Now you should be careful. They're not good. They're the best.
Okay, they're the best. But don't you want to hear something else so you know how good they are?
Oh, all I've had is this. This is the best. I don't need anything else.
Okay.
Can't believe we're going to do an escort mission for whatever that band is.
Not yet.
Yeah, see, realistically, it would turn out I hate them in person, and then I just murder them all, and I'm upset about it forever.
You get them to sign their
Calm down, Anakin.
the one copy of their newest thing.
I'm just reminded of that Stephen King story where it's like the obsessed
Misery.
fan. Yeah, yeah.
The only Stephen King story I remember is Misery. I don't even remember it usually. I remember Misery in that.
So what are you two doing on the ship? Just there's shields, but there's no special shield module. You removed the secondary weapon. There's still the primary weapon, but it's pretty damaged.
We're going to do repairs.
Yeah, probably just going to try and repair it as much as possible or make a list of things we need to go out and find.
Roll mechanics.
You should take point.
Difficulty 3.
I only have 1 green and 1 yellow. Take point.
Am I able to take any boosts from her helping?
Yeah, one blue. You get another blue because the warehouse the ship's currently in. It's not quite a repair bay, but there was enough machinery here that you were able to take parts off the ship in the past.
1, 2. A success and 1 threat. No threat. Sorry, they all cancelled out. So
A single success. Success.
With a lot of hard work and elbow grease, you managed to get the main weapons back online.
I mean, I probably don't care too much about shampoo, so there'll be a lot of elbow grease.
So I think that's just confirm what it is. I think it's just laser blasters.
Yeah, most of them generally are.
Yeah.
We need some concussion missiles.
Pew, pew, pew. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
We had 2 of those.
Oh, he's had
did.
a concussion missile launcher ship. He just didn't have any missiles. Because you guys took
That's
them all.
right.
Yeah.
Do you regret that now?
They wouldn't have been on there when we got the ship back.
Yeah,
It was mostly him that stole
Didn't you
them.
give it to like a droid to carry or something last time? I don't know.
What do you
It was a
mean?
while ago.
It was a long time ago. I think
Yeah.
that was still the Session Zero as well.
Maybe.
Yeah. So light laser cannon.
Yeah, because I took the droid as well.
Alright, so after some time of this, this receives a call.
Well, I suppose you
Well,
two will be
I'll
back.
answer that.
You're the captain. Would you like to do the honours?
I will answer that.
Mhm.
Hello?
Yeah, it's that.
You push the button, it comes up on the screen.
Sorry, I default to role-playing talking on a phone is the phone symbol with the hand.
So
Beep.
you see a hologram appear, 2 lines that go like that. The white is sort of slightly rotating.
Oh great, we've got a virus.
Yeah, this is Fulcrum. We met before.
Oh, hey, Fulcrum.
I have a job I think you might be capable of doing for me.
What is it?
That was quick.
This has been like a week and a half.
Yes, that was quick.
I don't know how Star Wars time works.
Well, it's a time-sensitive operation. Nearby in the Zuverin system, there is an asteroid surrounding Zuverin 2, which is also known as E2. On this asteroid,
It's too brute.
no, my name's Fulcrum. There is a group of people who we wish to essentially make a trade with. At the moment, we believe there is a good inn. Barkeep will give you some credits, hard currency to take, some hard cartel credits. Take them there. These are, we believe, former Imperial agents, so be careful. They have goods to exchange. We believe their leader is currently in some trouble on the planet. If you get there quick, you may be able to step in and help with that.
Okay.
Of course, you do that, and they, you convince them not to take any of the credits in exchange. You can keep them.
So, what exactly are we trying to trade for here?
But it doesn't matter if I tell you. Imperial uniforms and co-cylinders.
Yeah, no, that's not surprising.
Well, if they're former, they don't need them anymore.
And also, Rebel is asking us to go and get them uniforms. I was expecting something a little flashier, personally.
Well, most of the uniforms we come across are damaged. Also, the reason we want to send you is you are not directly tied to the rebellion. While these are deserters, we believe, they still are indoctrinated against us.
True, we are just hutters. In their opinion.
Alright, well, get credits from Barkeep, fly to Asteroid, maybe do a rescue mission and get you your things. Okay, cool. And if we do trade all the credits, what's in it for us?
Either way, you'll be given 10,000 credits.
Okay, I mean, I'm a bit broke.
Yeah, sounds reasonable. I mean, 10,000 credits split 3 ways.
Should be an easy job. Just depends if you want the extra credits or not.
Well, first we'll need to discuss it with the rest of our crew. There's no point dragging them along if they don't want to come.
Well, if you decide to take the job, tell Barkeep. I have to go.
Bye.
Even when he's trying to be helpful, I swear he's rude.
It's humans. Their personality means they can't help it.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, how hard do you think it's going to be to convince the other two that we're splitting 10,000 credits 3 way?
Pretty simple because we just don't mention it while Ripper's around, and then it is 3 ways.
Wait, no. I meant 4 ways, but yes. We should probably go find them.
Probably. We head off to find the others.
So you guys are probably in the Bloodfeathers garage.
Yeah.
Probably playing dice.
Yeah. Rivik's favorite game. You know, like that hollow chess thing they had. Yeah.
Is it
what's
the
that?
Charik?
Dejarik.
Dejarik, yeah.
That's it. He's probably not very good at it, but he likes it.
Well, in the past, it's always been that the Safari win. Sorry, the Safari win.
Yeah.
No, I let the Wookiee win.
Yeah, that counters it.
Yeah.
So you two actually have to play each other at skill.
Yeah.
Cool. Make it just intelligence.
Intelligence.
That's
I'm trying to
a bold
think,
assumption for
It's
those
basically
two.
like chess, right?
So discipline?
That's
See,
still a bold
The
assumption.
funny
for those
thing
two.
is, if we had warfare
Warfare,
on
yeah.
this, we could have used that.
Yeah.
Your warfare skill's going to get added soon.
Soon. Yeah.
So yeah, make a discipline check.
Okay.
Alright. Just
Or straight intelligence, your choice.
same
Very
page.
good.
Depends if you're trying to like a bit of brinksmanship or if you're trying to just outsmart.
I have 4 advantage.
Alright, 1 success, 1 advantage.
Successes win. You think you're going to win most of the game. And then at the end, he just sort of sidesteps around and tears one of your pieces of arms off.
Fair enough. I think what Rivik will probably take for that is more insight to how Ripper thinks, like strategically.
How does Ripper think strategically?
Honestly, I have like 2 intelligence. I was probably pretty like straight in there.
You were probably like
Straightforward path.
you're probably just like failing, and then just tried something wild and it somehow worked.
No.
Or just sent everything down the middle and you're just
Yeah.
trying to do flanking tactics.
Yeah. And it's like, oh, fair enough.
My middle's dead.
Yeah. If I ever play him again, I'd like a blue die. I think that's appropriate.
So yeah. You guys are probably setting up for another game then.
You might not want to continue with that game.
We have a job. Come on, let's go.
Oh, alright. Cool. Well, thanks for the game, Ripper.
What's the job?
Simple. We go on an asteroid, we trade some credits for some uniforms, we head home.
Why do we need the uniforms?
We don't.
Oh,
The Rebel Alliance
I'm
does.
getting paid?
Yes.
Alright.
Oh, was this
Sorry.
Fulcrum?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately.
Oh.
No, they've said that we can get 10,000 credits for an easy drop-off.
Each or in total?
In total.
Oh, that's a decent amount of money for a simple job, right?
I have a question. How much does it cost to run the Starship there? Starship?
It depends where there is.
Alright. In average, like,
I don't know, maybe your pilot could run an investigation check or
you want to check?
I think maybe you could ask the pilot.
Do you know how far away it is?
Yeah.
I'm sure as...
It's an asteroid, it's pretty close.
Alright.
It's not in like another system or anything.
It's in another solar system.
Right. It's not like...
It's not going to take a month to drive there.
No. But I don't know how much fuel. I assume Ripper knows how much fuel costs.
It's not cheap.
Yeah.
And that's why the ship has a cut from the 10,000 credits.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
You would think full expenses is going to be about 1,000 off the top.
No.
Alright. So what's the plan?
Well, we go to Barkeep, we get the credits that we need to trade over, specifically cartel credits,
Yep.
And then we fly off.
and we don't mention a single damn thing about the rebellion.
Alright. Sounds pretty straightforward.
We are simple hutters trying to make a trade.
We should probably mention that the people we're trading with are ex-Imperials.
Right. So there's a possibility of being shot.
Yes.
Okay.
There's always the possibility of being shot.
Well, they're only Imperials, so they're never
Yeah.
that good a shot.
If they die, they die.
Oh, I mean, we still need the uniforms first, otherwise we don't get paid.
I doubt they're going to be wearing them at the time.
Well,
No, but we may accidentally shoot the pack that they've got them in.
So shoot them from the front.
Well, I suppose if it's just the uniforms we're trading, then if they're alive or not is kind of irrelevant, right?
Alright, well, we're not going to kill them, though.
No, but if they do happen to die...
They shot first.
I need to remember that your morality is much different than mine is sometimes.
Oh, no, I meant it as in if, you know, I had to choose between protecting you or one of them, I'm obviously going to protect you.
Well, no shit, but...
Yes, but if it was we had to help them and bring them, then...
Anyway,
Okay,
there's a lot of theories going around here. We should probably...
We should just go.
That one. Because I feel like every moment I'm with you, I'm losing a slight amount of my morality.
What's the morality? Is it a dial on a ship?
Yes.
So you leave your biker gang behind.
Yeah, he probably just tells God, hey, so I'll be back, soon.
I'll be back whenever.
Just doing a quick courier job.
And they were never seen from again.
I'm gonna quickly buy modification parts on my way in.
Yep.
Just 650 credits. They're for the bowcaster, so I have to buy parts on board.
Yep. You've bought parts here before. You can do that. Unless the parts are ridiculous,
No.
which I don't think any of the bowcaster parts are. So they're rare, but they're not
Does the bowcaster have unique parts or something, does it?
Yep.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
Some of them are upgraded.
First, you have only one person can build the bowcaster.
Yep.
Good. Cultural. So you guys all arrive at your ship.
Are we heading to the ship or to Barkeep first?
Barkeep.
Barkeep.
No, I go straight to the ship
Apologies.
after I buy stuff.
Okay, fair enough.
He's going to meet us there, basically.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll enter into the bar and we'll completely skip the bar part and go straight into Barkeep's office.
You see him in there, in front of the terminal. He's plugged a finger straight into a data port. See his eyes flicker as you hear the computer flicker. Next to him are two B2 droids working as bodyguards.
The bouncer droids.
Bouncer droids. And after a moment, his eyes stop flickering. He withdraws.
We're here for the job.
Yes. A moment later, one of the B1 waiter droids walks in with a tray, and on top of it's a credit case.
Just pick that up, put it in my pack. Alright, this one shouldn't take long at least.
Do you have any more info about the job?
Oh, that's a good question. I'll roll his what skill am I going to roll? What skill should I roll for him? What kind of info are you after? What kind of information do you seek?
Probably tactical information. He's a tactical droid. What kind of resistance or danger is there expected? Are we expecting to go up against, militia or just wild beasts or what?
Yep.
He's never been there before, so.
From what I understand, the asteroid Zivran 2A is a former industrial site and mine. It is likely to be low atmosphere, potentially not pressurized.
Right.
Sentience should
Spacesuits.
yes. Sentience should bring spacesuits and breathers.
Well, I guess they'll be supplied as part of the job, right?
No, that's what we've got on a ship. Well, specifically the one that we've got. Mine.
Yeah, we got to pick up some more for the ship.
I don't think mine will fit any of you.
No, probably not. You wouldn't happen to have any laying around, would you, Bucky?
That fits you? Yes.
Good.
Can we use them?
Yes.
Okay.
A moment later, 2 B1 droids walk in carrying suits.
Excellent. Just 2 so that the 3 of us have suits and he's fine?
No, each one's holding 2 suits.
Oh, okay. Cool, now you have a spare.
That makes me feel a whole lot better. Excellent. Now, if one gets a hole in it, I have second. Oh god, I really hope that they don't get holes in them.
From what you can tell, as a quick glance, the holes can be patched. Especially blaster-sized ones.
Doesn't make him feel any better. He's going to stock up a lot on patches before they go.
Yeah.
Well, specifically just...
Patches for him.
Duct tape.
Yeah, duct tape.
Space duct tape.
Because he can't afford actual patches.
Anything else you need to do?
No, I'm pretty sure this is all that we'll need. Just in case, keep your comms open.
Okay.
Well, if anything goes wrong, you're usually the easiest and first person to contact.
I keep you monitored.
Good
Of
enough?
course you do.
Good enough. Push that off.
Are we taking that droid of yours along?
He's probably already on the ship waiting.
Yeah, C2 should already be there.
Alright.
C2 spends most of his time locked in his head trying to analyze all that data. Which apparently he's probably also doing.
We should head off.
Metal, weird.
And we leave. They just want to learn how to use the Force.
Also, they just want free will.
Also that, the Force will guide them to free will. And we head back to the ship.
Ironically, Darth Maul had the ability to give droids both free will and force powers.
Cool, so we know who we need to
Which expanded universe was that in?
Canon.
Why do you think his legs work?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Anakin had the same ability to a lesser extent,
Right.
Not too.
which is how we could learn that. Half a ship.
Ah, right.
Anyway, so you guys head to your ship. It's in the warehouse. Yeah, it's ready to go.
Alright, then we're going to wait for Ripper to get back and then we'll head off.
Yep. Doesn't take him too long.
I'm just going to double check that C2 is actually on the ship because he was just mouthing off before.
He is on the ship.
Excellent. You'll kind of make sure that C2 doesn't need any further maintenance, even though he probably doesn't. It's mostly just Beast fussing over him at this point.
Thank you, but no, I do not require any maintenance. Although if you have some more data storage, I would appreciate it.
I will remember that the next time we go into a market.
If you can come with language packs as well.
I will see what I can find. They're a bit harder because everyone wants them.
Well, my practical functions have been degraded. So.
I'm sorry.
Even if it's you borrow another protocol droid, I should be able to copy the information if I have the spare storage space.
Alright, I'll see if I can find a junker.
Thank you.
Can't you just hijack one from one in the store?
That's rude.
Did you?
Yes, but that's rude.
But if you bring it back, they won't notice, right?
If you're just going to hook a cable up while it's in the store.
But no, I'm not going to hook a cable up in a store. That's like saying go into a hospital and take the brain out of a person who's waiting for surgery.
You wouldn't download a car.
Anyway, let's maybe not discuss robot morality in front of C2.
Okay.
Thank you. He picks up his swords and goes back to doing his weapon cutters.
Excuse
Still
me.
makes me uncomfortable.
Well, he just looks for a second, just
Yeah, he's learning.
Very well. I got 3 successes and an advantage on that roll.
Yeah, he's learning from all that information.
You know, someone once told me, he was one of those metal men, that violence is a language of sorts.
Please elaborate, Larry.
Let's continue this discussion in the cockpit.
Lucky gets in and starts getting ready to fly.
Sure. The warehouse doors have been repaired. They're not as sturdy as they once were before you guys blew them up. And blew a ship into them. But they do open up and you guys leave. You fly through the Narshadar skyscrapers, up many, many floors until you reach the surface of the buildings.
Lucky. Let's hope that they don't scan the code in our hyperdrive and realize that we've stolen a ship.
I'm sure this ship was bought legitimately, whatever the fuck years ago it was.
I was kind of hoping he'd freak out a little bit.
This is a completely different ship.
I know, but you were so uncomfortable.
Yeah, because I wasn't cool with the previous boss codes on the ship.
So you guys eventually reach orbit. Astrogation check, please.
Okay.
It's going to be difficulty 2.
Astrogation.
I will assist.
It's really not going to be piloting?
Very much not.
We need to find out where you're going to go first.
I was helping.
That is 1 success, 1 advantage.
So you find Zuvan on the map. It is only a few parsecs away. It's quite close.
Well then, we're going to head straight over.
So, Lucky,
Yeah.
these guns are working, right? Like, if we need to use them.
Should be.
Enough.
Okay, I'll take that answer.
While
Good enough.
we're travelling, I'm gonna install my mod.
It should at least be good enough. Don't know if it's perfect, but it should work.
I mean, usually when you get to about the 3rd shot, it might jam, so you just need to keep tapping the button 3 times and then it should shoot again.
Oh, I'm used to that. I've had plenty of slug throws. So, they kind of do a similar thing. But it's more than no, so I like that. Thank you.
So it's not a turret. It's forward arc.
Yeah.
So you arrive in the Zuvan system. Quick scan. You see that there are 3 planets. 2 are much closer to the sun, very hot. And then the third, wrong order. 1 is much closer to the sun, very hot, just basically a boiling ball of rock similar to Mercury. 1 is further out. It's a gas giant. Has a bunch of moons, not that interesting. Zuvan 2 is an ice world. It is listed as being called Itu, which suggests it's been mapped. And from the brief scan, you are getting power signatures and the like down there. There's a large asteroid belt around. You start pinging nav beacons through the asteroid belt. Series of industrial platforms.
Cool. Gonna head towards the place we are supposed to go.
Sure. Please make an astrogation check.
Oh boy, astrogation again.
Difficulty 2, please.
What if we called this ship?
The Wayward Traveller 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Mark 2.
That is 1 success and 2 advantage.
So you scan around and you fairly quickly see that the largest of the asteroids. Okay.
Background change.
Change the background.
It's so fancy.
Is a large. Doesn't have the glow in it because it's basically powered down, only on the nav beacon and a couple of minor power signatures. But yeah, it looks like the large asteroid has been essentially hollowed out, but replaced with a lot of industrial manufactoriums and things like that. But even them, they've gone dead since. The asteroid belt is actually less dense around that asteroid.
So, Lucky and Best, because you're the ones that got the information, how much attention do we want to draw to ourselves while we're here?
Well, if you look at us, we don't exactly look like Actually, no, that's a bad thing to say. I was going to say we don't look like we're trying to cause trouble, but
We're constantly causing trouble. We should try to do minimal attention.
Alright.
I mean,
That's not going to go
we don't
well.
need to cover ourselves up if that's what you mean.
No, I mean, if I should bring this, he holds his heavy blast rifle that's like massive, or this. He has a blast rifle and a pistol.
Look, you can bring the blaster rifle, but don't have it in your hands.
Yeah, like keep it like on the back side. So it's
Okay.
like you can pull it out if you need to, but you don't want to have it like
Really, we don't look
Forefront.
hostile.
Okay, so I'll leave the big one here.
look prepared,
Please.
but not like you're starting a fight.
Okay, I can do that. He'll like put on his armored clothing instead of the very obvious padded line. It's like riot gear, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he won't know that.
Biss is going to go and check on Rupper just to let him know not to bring the really big gun.
I don't have a really big gun anymore. But okay. It was on my bike.
Cool. Yeah, just you can bring your bowcaster, but just keep it on your back unless we absolutely need it. We just don't want to screw this up.
You said there were criminals, right?
I said they were ex-imperial. Unfortunately, by the law, that doesn't actually no, that does make them criminals.
That'll have a death mark on their head.
Excellent. What is the price on that?
You're probably about similar to a Wookiee.
Alright, never mind then. I'll be installing my mods while we travel. So I'm gonna take some time.
What kind of mod did you buy?
I bought the other Morecaster one, so it increases the damage and gives it piercing.
Okay,
Can you do those rolls, please?
Yep.
it's mechanics, right?
Well, it's actually Gunnery.
Ah, okay.
It's whatever.
right.
Yeah, it's mechanics or whatever the skill of the weapon is.
Fair enough. So I'm imagining like some kind of barrel attachment or something.
I will use. Oh no, I don't need one. If I take a long time, can I get a boost dice?
I'd say.
Do we travel for that?
I'd say no, because you also don't have a huge workshop here.
Don't look at this, it's free.
Speaking, so the landing bay is inside like the big glowy bit. You guys
Gonna
fly
suit
straight in?
up. Yep. Gonna.
Do we
Fly in
want
and
to check
straight
the scanners to make sure that
Succeeding
there's nothing down there?
advantage.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Cool.
I would like to check scanners for threats and or signs of life.
Computers, please.
That's right. We weren't.
Right.
You should do that.
Okay, I will check the scanners.
I have 2 green.
You tell me to check the scanners.
Challenge 1, difficulty 2.
You tell Lucky to check the scanners. Lucky, like, why don't you check the scanners? I'm piloting.
I'm fairly sure you get another blue because of the type of ship it is.
Because it's a recon.
Yeah.
Vessel.
You got a massive scanning array.
Sorry?
Yeah, because you. Can't.
Well, I still got 1 success, but I did roll a despair.
And
So-
a lot of advantage.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
5 advantage, 1 despair, and 1 success.
So you scan and you determine that there are life forms inside, not a huge amount, and it's not entirely clear what kind of life forms as well.
Yeah.
In the industrial area near the landing pad, you gather there's like scattered life form readings all throughout the structure,
Okay.
just small things. You also pick up that there is some military grade equipment. Specifically, the most importantly is there is a scanner, and it pings back at you.
Right, so they know we're out here.
Good, that means we're not going to surprise them with a deal.
Or it means we're about to get shot.
Either or. To be fair, we don't look like Imperials. Hopefully they realise that.
No, we look like the Trade Federation.
Hopefully they don't think about that either.
Your ship could have been painted,
Yes, please.
spray painted.
Close to you.
Yes, first of all.
Right, so the same blue the last ship had.
No, see, it was blue for a specific reason, and she didn't want it to be blue. orange.
Sure. Matte orange or
I'm guessing we're like Star Wars Rebels, aren't
Orange and black.
Yeah.
I definitely Rebels.
Yeah.
I don't understand. It's
No,
because she's a
it's
calico.
okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's just funny to me.
Fine then, orange, black,
No,
and
no,
white
no,
because she's a calico.
And also,
with the red phoenix on it.
yeah.
So yeah, you see with that advantage some landing lights flick on.
Okay, we're being directed in.
Well, that's a good sign.
Yes, it is. It means we're not getting shot at.
Yes. Lucky pulls in.
So you fly in, looking out the window as you approach.
And ship crashes into a ship.
You watch and you see there's a group of people in arm. Actually, they would be in Stormtrooper outfit, like uniforms, because they're airtight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the deck, the gun sort of lowered,
Yeah.
and behind them is an ATST, so
Right.
one of the large chicken walkers from Episode 6.
Ah, the Baba Yaga thingies.
Yes.
Baba Yaga machine. I love it.
Well, they haven't shot at us yet, so that's
That,
good
however,
sign.
is directing its blast rate.
But it's not immediately firing, so that's a positive sign.
Just don't make any sudden moves, I suppose.
Alright.
We
So
pull in nice
Melody,
and gentle.
you and Lucky do the talking.
Well, I'm going to turn on the comm channel just in case they've tried to comm our ship.
They haven't.
I don't know if that's a good sign or a bad sign.
Well, I guess we'll soon find out.
Alright, I'm going to go put my suit on.
Yep, we're all gonna get suited up.
So you guys all put on your various spacesuits.
Yeah.
Is it just like a jumpsuit or is it like a big bulky thing?
It's just like a jumpsuit, basically.
Okay,
Star Wars
pressurized jumpsuit.
improved the technology of spacesuits.
Oh, there's
since
big
the
ones, the
1960s.
Knights of the Republic, the massive. Yeah.
You have like a special one that has like wing clip spots.
Yeah, yeah.
No. So you know, like those super stretchy like child jumpsuits where it's like
Yeah.
the entire thing is just a square and you just have hand holes and feet holes. That's your jumpsuit.
All I can think of is Maggie.
Yes, that thing.
Ah,
And that's Rubik's to get through his wings.
I
yeah.
put my armor on above the spacesuit.
No.
No? Damn
You
it.
gotta go under.
Yeah, because unfortunately the spacesuit has all of the breather stuff on the outside.
What are the stats in the spacesuit?
Yeah.
Don't get shot.
Fair enough. So, does it have any soak at all?
I would say it has a soak of 1,
Okay,
and if it uses that soak, it probably does this as a soak of airs escaping.
fair enough.
Don't get shot.
The spacesuits in
Do we have
unless
space
there are the EVA suits like you do use in Coast Hall, spacesuits in Star Wars are for like 10 minutes an hour.
Right.
Because the idea is that all you need to do is survive in an emergency because there's a lot of other ships out there.
Yeah,
So they see it very differently.
fair enough. There's room to like clip on like his belt, like his gun holsters.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Surprisingly enough, the kind of spacesuits that just mysteriously turn up at the free trade that Barkeep gets a hand on are ones where there's holsters for guns on the outside.
Fair enough.
Convenient.
Yeah.
It'd just be like a little mag clip essentially.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
I'll leave my Rift Blade in the ship.
That's a good idea.
Do we have space duct tape?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I take some rolls of space duct tape.
Good. Alright,
We may need it.
I'm gonna go down the ramp first.
Yep. You start heading down the ramp.
Are you taking the crate of credits?
I'm not coming straight out there with credits.
Good.
Hey, money! So you walk out. As you're closer now and you can get a more direct view on these stormtroopers, these guys, their equipment is not up to scratch. If you watch The Mandalorian, think those guys.
Right.
So like a lot of their armor is like yellow, dented. Surprised it's actually working properly sealed. Their weapons are fine.
Yeah.
And they're not even like properly standing to attention and stuff like that. These guys are slouching around.
Fair enough. How many of them were there?
There's 6 here.
Okay.
You would have to think that there's not too many more around, just
Yeah.
from the scan before.
Fair enough.
I'll scan around when I come out.
Yeah, so perception checks, hyper scan, is that what you're doing?
I'll just do a visual scan.
So that'd be a perception check.
So I'm going to specifically leave the credits hidden inside of the ship
Difficulty 3.
so that we're not obviously walking out with them, but if we need to go get them, we can leave most of the party here, have 1 or 2 people go back and collect them,
That's a
come
smart
back
idea.
out. But not
they're under
obviously
the floor.
walking
Yeah,
but not obviously walking out with money.
fair.
I got 4 success and 2 threat.
All successes.
It's like when you go travelling and you just hide like your money on like the little slot in your panties.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
Fair enough.
There is no.
Well, I never had to do that.
There is no. From what you can tell, there's no officer here. There's no one in charge. But you do see further back that there is a place that looks like it probably has an airlock. There seems to be power on there.
Greetings. It's nice to see that there's a welcoming party.
You get back and it's odd because you've only ever heard stormtroopers through the mouthpiece, and it's actually clear when they speak. Say, right this way.
Ha.
It's just that.
Alright.
Take it you're here for the trade.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what we're here for.
I'm gonna stay at the ship.
Okay.
Yep, we sure are. Let us see the boss.
Yeah, you sort of, as you say that, you sort of, a couple of them straighten up slightly and they start escorting you back into this place where the airlock is. You can only go through in like a couple at a time.
Right.
So I take it they've put a stormtrooper with each of us.
Stormtrooper.
No, they're not that official. They're just 2 of them walk in through.
Right.
They go through first, and then some of them go through last.
Right,
Fair
okay.
enough.
The ATST stays pointed at your ship.
Fair enough.
Yeah. That makes sense.
I understand you guys are a bit cautious, but I'm also a bit cautious someone's going to accidentally get an itchy trigger finger.
Yes, we're worried about that too.
We literally just got our painted. Do you think maybe he could just move to the side, still be there, but not looking directly at us?
If you point the end like just underneath, so it's not directly on, but like if you did shoot, there could still be consequences. That still works.
Why don't you make a persuasion check?
Negotiation.
Negotiation? Yeah, sorry. I didn't think that's a thing.
My negotiation is 2 green.
I'm trying to find what mine is.
Mine is also 2 green.
Well,
I will do it.
One of you,
because
2
I'm
green, the other one assisted with the blue. Difficulty 2. It's not, that's a pretty reasonable request.
you're a boffin.
Well, I have one advantage.
Well, to bring your information, he has to die, so...
There were no fails or successes. It was just advantage or threat.
Yeah.
That is hilarious.
He says, I don't think I'm quite comfortable with that, but I'll make a compromise, and you hear the auto click out. Then you see on the side of the ATST, like a weapons pod slide in.
That'll do. Thank you. That'll make this go much more efficiently and with less stress.
So eventually you'll end up in what appears to be just like docking control station, some sort of office here.
Right.
As you walk in, you see there is a stormtrooper with like the orange shoulder pad. Doesn't have his helmet on.
Right.
No. Has like long, greasy, straily hair. Doesn't look like he's really washed in a while. Doesn't smell like he's. Well, you guys can't smell because you're in close things, but
Ugh, humans.
he is a human. Yes.
Stinky humans.
They
They don't even know how to wash themselves.
That's enough.
I say as a player.
There's so this place is just it's covered in like derelict Imperial stuff, things they've clearly scavenged from around here. It's not exactly the best of places.
So, question, are you selling these suits out of the want to sell them or out of desperation? I'm sorry, that's none of my business.
Truth is a bit of each.
Makes sense. We've all done stuff for both in the past. Can we see the quality of them?
Not easily, no.
What do you mean, not easily?
They're secreted deeper inside this asteroid.
Well, we're not handing over credits till you bring those out, so...
Like, we don't have to, like, hold them in our hands, but, like, you at least got to see them on the other side of the room.
Or are they on cadavers?
No, they're not. They're not. Look, the person with the key card, he's not around at the moment.
Well,
So you just might need to wait a couple of days.
days.
Or it's a much more convoluted way to do it. Sort of a backup. It's like dangerous.
You want us to help you with something?
Well, we weren't expecting you so quick.
Oh no, efficiency. However would the Empire know?
Why?
Well, if you're too efficient, you just get choked to death.
Why isn't your person back?
He sort of looks around and he went to buy food. He isn't back yet. It's been 2.5 rotations.
In my experience, that means he's probably dead or captive somewhere.
Yes.
When was he due back?
At least a rotation ago.
Lucky.
Well, no, it's longer than that. It's 2 rotations ago.
Why did I know that when we were suggested to do this by Fulgrim, what he actually meant was we are going to have to go and do this?
Probably. So, the implication I'm getting here is you want us to help you find your missing person in order to get the key card and use that as the trade.
It would help things.
Where are they?
Well, they're in the city of E2 Prime.
Right.
I wish I packed a warmer.
And what does your human look like?
Well, he's Ooh, geez, centimeters? I don't know what measurements they like. Height measurements they use.
They're Imperial, so I'd say go whatever Britain uses.
Well, his cheekbones are out here.
They use American units.
They've totally.
The Empire is definitely British. So just essentially he's a tall human, pale skin, sort of reasonably gaunt. I'm trying not to make him sound like Tarkin, but they all look like him.
Like, he's just like, humans all look the same to me, give me more details.
He comes up with the most generic sounding Imperial officer in existence.
Right, so let me get this straight. Tall, pale, short black cut hair, cheekbones that look like his face is sunken, British.
Yes. I mean, I don't know what British means, but yes.
Sorry.
It's sort of,
posh.
sort of middle-aged. You can tell that.
Looks like he's from Coruscant.
Yeah.
Okay,
One of the core worlds, yeah.
What kind of uniform?
There's no uniform.
The most important question is, what do we call him so he knows we're looking for him? And that we're for you and we're not someone who's going to turn him in.
That's a good question.
Wait, I think I have a puck.
I didn't actually come up with a name for him.
You guys all use numbers, right?
Yeah, actually, because that's the reason I deliberately not come up with a name for him. His name is PR1427.
Surely they have a cover name, right? Surely he has a cover name.
Well, he wouldn't have any reason to have given it.
Right, so we're going down to look for Prince.
Prince?
PR1427.
Okay.
You turn the 4 upside down, it's like an N, 2 is like an S, and the 7 can be a 3 if you look at it hard enough.
Do you guys not have names?
No.
Well, his name's Prince now, so...
Sure, his name's Prince now. What's your name?
I am...
Respawn.
You want greaseball?
What was your code before that?
My code was A477776.
Well, that one's not easy to turn into anything.
See, the joking lizard brain of me says order, but that's like not right.
No. Alright, we'll go and get your man.
You're Anton now.
Okay.
Look, it's close enough.
So, in this place, as you look around, there's like ration bar and stuff, like wrappers, but you don't see there's any food around. You see like a
They
couple
are
of bits of
struggling.
water around and
They are struggling.
Well, let's not be any longer than a day.
Yeah, we'll go first.
Worst case, they'll just start eating themselves.
Oh, and here's the thing. Start
Each
making
other,
actual names for yourself. You don't have to live with your code numbers. Like, use a real name. Like, turn your numbers into letters or whatever, but like, make actual names. You're not part of the Empire.
Also makes it easy to blend in with other people.
Yeah, like, if you don't have to be a code number. You're a person. Live it.
do you know much about the Empire?
Eh.
We all had
They enslaved my entire people.
same. I had a name. I had it tortured out of me until I forgot what it was. Same with these men.
So make a new one. You're a new person now.
The idea of wanting a name is difficult.
You want food and water, don't you?
Yes.
Then why don't you want a name with the same passion? Part of your life, it's part of your existence. Why don't you want a name?
Because wanting a name was painful.
But it doesn't have to be.
Like that point name.
Well, Anton thanks you. We'll find a Rolodex of names or something.
Good enough. And we're gonna head up and find their friends. Unless anyone else would like to do anything first.
No, that was a good binary sunset moment.
Oh, yay! I unintentionally did it good.
Lucky gives passionate speech about being your own person.
Look, she had to come up with a new name again. So, like, that's important. And we're gonna head back off to the ship.
Well, while they're going back to the ship, so if they're in that kind of state, what do you think the chances are that walker up there's actually got ammo?
Low.
But, let's not let them know that we think that.
If it has any, it's probably one. We say quietly to each other.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, he'll mention that when we're back on the ship.
Yeah.
So you guys get in the ship.
I'm gonna head off and fly off.
So just so you guys know, one of the other guards, he had the name AK1399. He decided to name himself under the hero of the Clone Wars.
Ah, which one?
The hero of the the hero of the Republic and the hero of the Empire.
Ah, Anakin.
Anakin.
Cute.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then he got killed by the treacherous Jedi or something.
Hey, when I was in high school, there was actually like a kid in middle school named Anakin. So
Oh boy.
middle or primary?
Before we take off, I'm just going to slip one of our ration pack boxes to the side of the ship so it's there after we've left.
Yep.
While Bist and Lucky are figuring out where we're going to go, Rivik is going to go and see Rupert and check on how he's doing.
Doing good.
Your bowcaster's looking better.
Yeah. Just got some new mods.
Need me one of those. So we're well, you're a bounty hunter, so you've probably got a good idea about this. We're looking for a human man on the planet. He gives a brief description of a generic Imperial.
Is he an Imperial or a Stormtrooper?
He's an Imperial officer, right?
Was.
No, then he would have had a name.
He referred to him by code number.
He might be one of those ones in Rebels that just have like the really low hats.
That is what I'm picturing.
Yeah.
The Navy have names, yeah?
Yeah.
He didn't.
No. So
Well,
that
they referred to him by a code. So
Yeah, they're easy to find. Just yell out for everyone's name, go without a name. That's the one you want. I've caught many stormtroopers that way.
But yeah.
Traitor.
And then Rivik will head back to the cockpit. Well, I have told Rupert what the plan is, so...
Alright. We are on a mission to find a prince.
And
Back
we're
it
going
up.
to be freezing cold.
Back it up and take it off.
So this whole section's been tunneled all the way to the asteroid, so you can just keep going forward out.
Oh, hell yeah.
So as you're flying through, because you would have seen things like this before, it's set up so that things can be loaded and unloaded from Star Galleons and like really quickly, and you just fly in, fly out. So you start heading towards Zavran 2.
It's how the Babylonians
Or
thought the
E2.
world was.
Mm.
Another background change? We're so blessed.
High quality.
Yep.
We're
I'm
professional.
sure they all had royalty free.
I'm sure it's fine.
Online says it's royalty free. Whether I trust that, I don't know.
I'm sure it's fine.
Now you're thinking like a rebel.
Please don't ban us.
I'm sure it's fine.
All these places that say they have royalty free artwork, I'm
This is
not
why-
even sure I trust them all.
This is why you credit the source and the YouTube upload.
They often don't particularly do that. Anyway,
Source your art, kids.
Sauce your pies.
So this city is still on the asteroid, right?
no, this is on the on the icy planet below.
Okay, so we won't need the spacesuits.
We will want warm clothing.
Yes.
Can I have a snuggie?
You could probably do a scan of the planet or even astrogation to see
Yeah,
in the databanks.
I will scan the
Could you see how cold it is down there?
Probably very, but sure.
I'll use astrogation. We can both roll.
Difficulty 3. Not that difficult. Although, I will upgrade. Too late. Don't bother.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
I mean, I'm about to roll.
No, it's fine. I'll save myself 2 destiny points.
Well, I got a success and an advantage.
I have 1 success.
You go it's below freezing, although you recognise the capital city as its warm spot.
Right.
So,
There's a little chance that he's not within the capital city, as that is currently the only place on this map that would be habitable by how cold it is, unless you're a native.
Yeah.
it looks like, so just from the scales, it looks like there are a few like isolated settlements around, but the capital city itself is built in, appears to be there was like a pattern of large craters that went across, and this was the last one, and it was the largest. It
Right.
looks like it's refrozen in a weird sort of round shape with a lot of jagged stuff on the edges, and inside they built the city.
Right.
Gonna go
Well,
into
let's hope we
land.
don't have to go trudging through all that snow.
Useful. Gonna climb in to go land.
At least snow's better than sand. It melts when it gets into places you don't want it.
And then they become wet.
So you fly the ship down. There is essentially a landing field around the outside.
Sure. You're gonna land.
So you land, you pay the docking fees, that'll be part of that 1,000, so don't worry about it.
Yep.
Last you heard he was in the marketplace.
Gonna head towards there.
Can we see anyone like outside at the window, like in the docking bay? Are there people around?
Oh, yes, there are people around.
What are they wearing?
Mainly like very warm clothes.
Okay, cool.
Ponchos.
Cool. Means he
Old
doesn't need
fashioned
to wear the
ones
space
and
suit. Yeah. He'll probably just put on his armored clothing with some extra,
How thick is Wookiee fur?
pretty thick.
thick enough. Well, Chewbacca was wandering around on horse fine.
Yeah, he just had like goggles.
Can
on.
Triani fur be warm too?
I believe Triani fur will probably be worn off for this planet. It's negative, but it's not like it's negative 40 or anything like that.
It's just like my cat's wanting to turn the heater on rather than like desperate.
Do anything that involves energy.
Yeah.
You get you a beanie.
I really want like a blanket jacket right now.
So this place, you feel heat radiating off the city. You see a lot of steam as well.
Okay.
There is not any wind down here, so while it is cold, there's no real wind chill.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna head down.
So you see there are like robo-hacks, essentially automated taxis around.
Oh, cool.
Aside from that, there are like speed higher places.
Would it be rude to just take our swoop bikes?
Nope.
Alright.
Excellent. We have our own transportation.
Yep. Well, I guess we can try these ones out.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
What you mean you're getting coloured up?
Yeah, and I'm not very good at speed. Not good at paddling at all.
I'm sure Lucky gave you a crash course that didn't involve crashing.
I'm sure there's a speed limit, which means we're going kind of slowly.
Call me 2 green dice.
Ooh, I don't know if your bike's a cat now.
Go slowly.
There is no slow setting on swoop bikes. It's fast.
It's right, you just go vroom, vroom, vroom.
Well, you guys did pilot them around in a skyscraper city.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, they're smaller, so they've got a better turning circle.
I was on the sidecar.
Yeah, that's why I gave you a crash course that didn't involve
Yeah,
crashing.
I thought you were on
Sweet.
One thing to note is the main population here isn't human.
Okay.
Oh, good.
They're
Easier to spot a human.
near humans, but they generally have blue skin, blue eyes.
No, they're not.
No?
I
Okay.
specifically mentioned not red eyes.
No.
Cool, because Chiss are the fucking empire.
No, there are other races.
No, they're that thing from Game of Thrones.
White Walkers.
Yeah, that thing.
So the dead are going to raise from
Alright.
Sure.
again.
Yeah, so you do see there are like some humans around and some alien species as well. But you see some of like the guys who are like large white for little trumpets for mouths because I just love them because they speak like.
Yeah.
There's that one who's a Jedi and he nearly gets killed on
There are
Breeze.
these ones, so always people. They're blue.
So
Are
we're
they the ones from
gonna,
Clone Wars?
Yeah.
'Cause that's what I'm picturing.
Yeah.
so we are gonna head down.
So it's not too hard to. Actually, well, how do you know where you're going?
Well, from what we've probably learned, the first place where you go if you want to find someone is a bar.
Yes, that always works.
Didn't they say he was in the market?
Yeah, they did.
Or the market. Market then.
So you're looking for a bar at the market?
I doubt
No,
he's
it was the
still
market.
standing in the market after 2.5 rotations.
Yeah, but like we might as well
Someone-
go there and pick up his trail.
Someone may have seen him.
I'm just
Sure.
going to go to the market anyway.
Yeah.
To the market, and if that doesn't work, to the pub.
Yeah. So you head to the market. Very large, sort of couple levels of like a building is the market. Inside, it's almost like a coliseum, like not coliseum, like an amphitheater hollowed out. So it's like a market square inside a building.
Right.
It's very weird.
Rupper, I need to borrow 200 credits.
Why?
Well, it's generally easier to get an answer from a merchant by paying them a little bit of money.
Just take it out. Just take it out of the freaking fund.
What fund? The fund that
The
doesn't
ship.
belong to us? The fund that we haven't been paid yet? The fund in the locked box that we don't have a key
I
for?
mean, we have to get these uniforms ourselves. Why do we need them?
Because they have the key.
I
Yeah.
mean, no, they don't. This guy has the key.
Yeah, that's why we have to get him. That's why we can't use the money from the box.
The credit case is not locked.
I'm lying.
Oh, okay. I just want to be clear.
I'm lying to
You're lying very successfully, so that's what I believed.
He knows the rules.
And now you've opened the whole gag up, so now he knows.
I already knew. Well, I knew. Rupert doesn't know.
No. It's 200
How about we
credits.
just ask around before we offer to pay people?
Sorry?
We'll find someone who has information before we pay them.
Because that's the thing. If I go... Merchants are assholes. If you give them nothing to begin with, they will give you nothing at all. So I won't know who has information until I give them credits.
I'm just asking around.
Streetwise, if you're asking around, I think you to this. This will be challenge 1. Whoever's rolling.
I have 3 green.
Okay, you want me to do it. I have 1 yellow, 2 green.
I have 1 yellow, 1 green.
So you're both going to give me a boost?
Sure.
Well, I'm with you, so I actually get 1 boost.
Sorry, you said challenge 1 and...
Just challenge 1.
Okay. Wow. 3 advantage.
Oof.
Bastard. I got like 2 blanks, and one of the blanks was the damn yellow die.
You looking around, asking around. People don't really seem to know speaking of, you guys are sort of outsiders as well. Eventually, though, well, you don't get an answer. You do see that one store has some impure equipment in it.
Maybe I'll need to speak to the locals more in their tongue. Do they have information?
Is it like bad equipment like the other stormtroopers had?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some blasters and there's like one of the folder out speeder bikes as well.
Okay, Ripper, that's probably where you want to go get the credits.
He also says like a suit of stormtrooper armor, clearly, but it's been like recolored and changed slightly, like imperial markings are scratched off.
I guess I can't really just try again, can we? Storm to him?
Well, we know where the store is, so we can probably head into the store.
Yeah.
I assumed it was like a stall.
This is like a store.
A shop. Yeah.
So yeah, if you head in, see it's basically a weapons and armor merchant.
Oh, excellent.
But also like I'd say army surplus.
Right.
Not an army surplus store, but that's the kind of things it sells.
Oh, the disposals basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Fair enough.
It's for anyone who wants to believe they're a part of the war.
I go up to him and I start asking him about the dude then.
Sure. Start asking. So it was run by a woman in sort of young-ish, but not too young. So you just go up and start asking about.
Yeah, well, I'll start out asking about the nice armor she's got and like, is it
Sweet talking.
new, so new? Where did she get it from?
Oh, this.
I'll ask about multiple things and then just mainly focus in on the stormtrooper
When
stuff.
she gets to that, she goes, "Yeah, we've had it only here for a few weeks now. It's made. Is it? Brett's having a brain fake note.
What's this?
Stormtrooper armor. I think it's made by Arms Tech. It's
I don't think so.
it is Arms Tech armor. It's a similar pattern to the Stormtrooper armor, but don't worry, it isn't Stormtrooper armor. It is perfectly legal. But yes, it's the same like prototype model of the line before the Empire bought the exclusive rights. So it's a little bit old, but still tough.
Now,
I don't think it'll fit you though.
that's alright for someone else. Clearly it's second-hand. Now, the man you bought it from, did he seem like he would have kept good care of it, or was he like just some vagabond who probably stole it?
Oh, excellent care. He said he was a collector. He has only worn it to like events, things like that. As you can see, like all the seals are perfectly intact. To your eye, they're not. This is bullshit spill.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the optics here are in great order. The mic has been removed because it was part of a security package, so you have to put your own in. But yeah, it's in great order.
Right. Well, I'll list some part of the armor that isn't here that would have gone with it and be like, I'm looking for this actually because I'm building something else, but I just require that part. Now, if you could perhaps point me to that guy and I could see if he had some spare parts, I'm sure I can make it worth your time.
So, the utility belt that comes with it. No, actually, I did have that, but I sold it separately. Yeah, he did say that he was. No, she picks from this way. Yeah, no, I don't think he'll be selling anything else to us.
No.
Fortunately, I can put you. Or I can contact on your behalf the person who bought the utility belt.
Yeah.
He's just a local guard, so if you're a collector who specifically wants it all and has
No, I was hoping to get it cheap off him without you. You perhaps know where I could find him?
I can't give you any details about a customer.
I'll order some credits. Are you sure?
best I can do is get in contact with you, and if they're happy for you to contact them, confidentiality, I mean, with weapons and armor and things like that, especially when it comes to personal defense.
No, I'll leave her with like 50 credits. Be like, I'll give you more if you happen to contact me with his whereabouts, and I'll leave.
Sure. I will hopefully do that. What's your con frequency? If you give it, she takes it.
He was here, but he's not here anymore.
Great. Did you find out where he went?
No, she wouldn't tell me, but if he comes back, she'll contact me.
And
Yeah,
it's
no.
definitely the guy we're looking for.
I mean, let's be fair. It's Stormtrooper armor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If there's 2 stormtroopers on this planet, then probably not, but that's unlikely.
Well, there wouldn't be 2 selling their armor.
So, what? Who bought what? Like, what piece are we looking for?
But we're not actually looking for the piece. But we want to go look for that piece.
Well,
Or definitely looking for a piece of the guy, ideally the whole piece.
The guy just bought the stuff from the store.
yeah, but if he bought it, he might be wearing it. And if we want to find out who bought it, we can look for anyone who might be wearing that, and then we know that.
Wait a second, did you ask for like the guy who bought the armor or the guy who sold the armor?
The guy who sold it
Cool. Did you make sure she knew that?
Yes. That's what I said. I was looking for the guy who sold it, not the guy who bought it.
Nope. She was having a separate conversation to you.
This is why you say things explicitly.
I did.
Merchant's tricky like that. It's okay in character.
But she said that about him that she didn't expect to be seeing him again.
Yeah.
But she said she could put you in contact with the person who had bought it.
Yeah, I said I didn't want to be put in contact with him. I wanted the guy who sold it.
Yeah. And she was like, no.
Well, apparently she's not going to call us out. But Ruffle doesn't know that.
Alright, so we're kind of back where we started until we get some sort of comm call.
I'll look around for some cameras. I assume they have like CCTV in Star Wars.
There are some cameras around, yeah.
No.
Can you make a perception check then? Difficulty... Challenge 1, difficulty 2.
God, I can feel this going through my damn bones.
It's 11. And a freezing. Okay, where would a human go unless they were kidnapped or murdered or something
I don't
else?
think he's been kidnapped or murdered. I think we're thinking a little too far on that one.
To advantage.
Well, it depends. Are there Imperials here that would want to get revenge?
On a regular old looking in. No, you've got a point.
You haven't seen any Imperial entanglements here. You are still in hut space.
Hasn't stopped the Imperials from coming into hut space and causing problems before.
Very true.
Also, many people would come.
Rupa, you see a couple of cameras around. There'd probably be a security station somewhere. As you look around, something, but you don't catch what, makes your hackles rise slightly. You didn't know it was.
I'll be on the lookout just in case something else happens, but I'll turn to this and be like, there's cameras around.
Yeah, and?
Perhaps you could find a security console and hack them.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'll just pull one out of my ass. We need to actually find a security tower connected to all of these, which would also connect to the city, and honestly, that's just asking for trouble at this point.
Well, we don't have any other way of finding them.
I'm not gonna break into...
Okay, I have a better option. Why don't we just bribe a guard that would have access to the security cameras, or the IT guy, or something like that, so we can actually see them? Is that somehow more difficult than hacking into a camera base?
Oh, but it's so uncivilized.
So you're saying it's too hard for you?
That's not what I was saying.
That's what I heard.
It. I mean, I heard you were the best slicer on Nar Shaddaa.
I am the best slicer on Nar Shaddaa.
no,
I'm the
Nar
best
Shaddaa.
slicer in this side of the fucking galaxy.
Poor microphone.
Sorry.
I saw it peeking.
That doesn't mean that we need to storm directly into a security station, because that's how we're going to not only be wanted by the Imperials, but also by the Hutts.
That's why we bribe a guard.
With what money?
Is
Well, I mean, hang on. That store over there, they had a surplus gear, right? I mean, I do have this surplus E11 here. I could go in and see if, there might be more forthcoming. Trading the weapon for it, not shooting this, just want to clarify that. If not, I can get us some credits and then it'll, get us a warm meal and...
Well, some
Probably
bribe
go.
money.
Yeah.
Good, because I'm debiting the bone broth.
Alright. So Rivik will head into the shop that Rooker just came out of.
Yep.
And approach the counter.
Slams gun on table.
No.
Menacingly.
Give me some money.
Look, that would be a strong suit.
No, that would be if you rolled a despair on negotiations check.
Yeah.
Get
My
money.
negotiations are poor.
So you walk in, put the gun down.
Yeah.
Shrug save and just sort of.
Yep. January 11 here. I couldn't help but notice the rest of your stuff, and I was just wanted to see how much you could give me for this.
Well, now she just sort of picks up, starts looking over. So it doesn't totally take it apart, but checks out the blast chamber and
Yeah.
the barrel.
Lightly used.
Can you roll negotiation, please?
Sure.
Do you want to spend a light side point?
Difficulty 2.
Yes, I'll spend a light side point. Could I... Is it reasonable to get a boost die because this is genuine Imperial and she's obviously got Imperial stuff here?
Okay.
Alright. Just thought I'd ask because I'm like...
No, yeah, that's pretty reasonable.
Alright. Ooh,
It did nothing for you, though.
that's fine. I have
Principle of the thing.
2 successes.
So it's actually the best quality one of these we've seen in a little while. 700 credits.
700. Alright.
Yep. Does Imperial mark on it?
Yeah, it's genuine. Not fake.
Gets out the file.
She goes, yeah, 700 credits, and you just be a little bit careful about things like this.
Oh, I'm well aware. I only approached you because you seem like a reputable saleswoman.
I am, but well, some people around here have been a bit well, they sold so much stuff from the Empire that the local law enforcement got involved.
Oh, really?
Ask you.
Yeah. Well, I fashioned myself a bit of an opportunist. Do you know anything more about that?
No, rumors abounded, and eventually, yeah, from what I heard, local security grabbed him and put him off somewhere. I think they think that he might be wanted in the Empire.
Makes sense if he's selling this sort of thing.
Yeah.
It's all genuine, right? It's not replicas or anything like
As
that.
far as I can tell, yeah.
Alright. Well, I'll take that 700. Sure. He'll do the whole, handshake. Well, thanks for your business. I'll let you know if I've got anything more to sell to you.
Sure. Be careful with stuff like this. It's, I will look and I'll see the Empire thing, but the E11s,
Yeah.
good. Other people have them, but there are some things that only Imperials have.
I'll keep that in mind. Thanks. So Rivik will head back out to wherever the rest of the party is.
Mm-hmm.
Well, got 700 credits for that.
Cool, bone broth's on you.
Yeah, alright. She mentions the guy we're probably looking for, he pawned off a lot of gear recently, all at once, probably, which got him in trouble with security. So the securities probably got more information on him. She said they threw him into lockup, investigating him.
Cool, so you're talking to security and bribing a security guard is probably the best course of action.
With 700 credits.
Well, you better hope that bone broth's not too expensive.
And we don't have to necessarily bribe with just money.
They're guards. I'm sure they've probably got some troublemakers they want dealt with, that they don't want to or that they can't.
Well, I do have one other idea, quickly, that we can try beforehand, but I will need at least 3 lookouts.
Go on.
Well, they've got ATM type things in the Star Wars universe, yes?
Correct.
Cool. Well, I can try and at least get out a small amount from a credit depository.
Alright.
Look at, you don't want anyone watching, or we'll also be in lockup.
Would mean we get close to him. What if we intentionally got arrested?
I would rather not.
It sounds like a terrible idea.
Good backup plan. It doesn't have to be all of us.
Yeah, like we could just have like some people get arrested. We have like a tracer up, and we just like follow them in,
Yeah, we
or
just-
like do like the bail thing or whatever it is.
Can we try maybe hacking an ATM first?
Alright, but if you get
Yeah.
caught, then we'll have to go with that plan.
Yeah, if you get caught, then that's option B, and we just go right into it.
Wait, this whole operation was your idea.
Yeah, and you're the one doing the plan.
No. You're a buff and you've got lockpicks like everywhere, right? And spikes and that
That's
sort of
none of your business.
Prison pocket.
Well, we might go on our break, and so I can get ready for the heist of the century. So we'll see you back in 10, 15 minutes.
thing. See you then.
back.
Yay!
Welcome back. So I believe
My invisible juice.
someone was about to try to rob a galactic or it'd be a hut banking plan, credit disposal or dispersing dispersary.
Yep.
I assume that's what
Yeah.
they're called.
Like Terminator 2 style, where you plug in the thing.
Yes.
With your cool 80s hair. 90s hair, sorry.
Yep. You got a mane, right?
Of
So
course
it's like
I've got a man. I'm a
So it's
boffin.
basically a mullet.
Well, no, it's not like a mullet. It's now like kind of short, chopped at the top. So that
Is there a call in the boombox?
No.
No.
No boombox. We're not playing a song. This
Those
hates the
songs
songs.
with you.
Cool. So can firstly, I come up with the target that you need to roll against. Not you, the people and watch.
Rivik is going to be pretending to be a wayward traveller who's kind of lost and not really knowing where he's going.
Good luck.
So
Lucky is
Like
that
people.
annoying kid on their phone that's just really annoying, just standing on their phone in the middle of the street. Really annoying.
Fair enough. 97th millennials on their data pads.
Exactly.
I'm gonna pretend to be drunk and talking to my beard.
Okay.
I
That
like how we
seems-
all have a solid plan.
Yeah.
and I'm gonna hack this thing.
But I'm still on the lookout for whatever
Yeah.
my interest before.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna try and steal a stupid amount of credits because that's asking for trouble.
Still there, yeah.
I would assume
Rip the
that
whole thing out.
the theft itself is going to be the same difficulty,
Oh yeah.
just up to however much the machine can give, which is probably not a huge amount.
It just keeps spinning them.
So you have to go to the slot machines for a bigger amount.
Oh my god, no.
So, firstly,
Right, how many challenge dice am I picking up?
All of them. Plus mine.
can everyone on watch please make a difficulty 2, challenge 2, vigilance check?
Vigilance.
Oh boy.
Sure.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
I
Oh
have
boy.
3 failures.
I have 2 threat and a despair.
I have 2 failures and 2 threat.
So everything is going as
Quality
great.
pass. So, Ripper, what are you doing?
I was pretending to be drunk.
You're pretending to be cool. You're going to be challenge 3. And I'll upgrade that to challenge 3 difficulty 1.
This is fine.
Everything is going as planned. Excuse me.
So you get bonuses, right?
No, I usually take off challenge and stuff like that.
Okay.
Like I take things off.
Right.
I can, however, choose to reroll once.
Yeah. Yep. So you can reduce difficulty?
No.
Oh, okay.
But if he gets a despair, he can reroll the whole roll.
Hang on. Oh, no. It just adds stuff to other people. That's what my improve does. It doesn't remove any difficulty for me. It adds difficulty to others.
Right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so 4 success. 4 success and 3 threat.
Yeah, how much you trying to get? You can get like 4,000 off that.
4,000? Yeah, that'll be enough to bribe someone. And get me some bone broth.
What's your defense?
Uh-oh.
I love it when you tell me that, Brett. I love that. 1.
How close were people to Lucky? Like,
Well, I assume we weren't 3 different corners.
Probably less than like 100 meters away.
I'll be the one who's on the opposite side of it.
How's it
going?
I'm gonna get shot by some fucking Baba Yaga bullshit.
Probably.
yeah. So, you're like there on your phone, looking around. Suddenly you see what appears to be, well, you recognize an electronet coming at you very quickly. And it hits you. Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Betrayal.
Does 12 stun damage.
Oh,
Okay.
That goes off your
strength.
strength.
Drain.
Yeah, my strain threshold is 12.
But you factor in soak.
She has soak.
Yeah.
Oh, thank fucking Christ.
Yes.
9 strain
You are
out of 12.
restrained's a condition, isn't it? Yeah. You are restrained.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that'll be restrained 3. So 3 rounds. So I suppose some sort of initiative would be good.
Yep.
Right, okay. Well, I feel like this... Which is the one that happens when you weren't expecting it?
Vigilance.
Oh, I thought it was cool.
No, it's been
Ooh,
Damn, better at cool.
How busy is the area we're in?
You would have gotten a place like reasonably out of the way, I think. Like you wouldn't have picked the most busy section to this.
Yeah, I was looking
So it's kind
your
of
thing.
you set up this location. So perhaps describe me this location.
Okay, well, we would have gone to the one that's well out of the way of everything, kind of in a secluded corner. The one that you're probably wondering why did they put an ATM here? It's asking for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it in the open or in like
Don't know.
streets and alleys?
Should
Well,
I
it
still
would-
roll initiative?
It wouldn't be in
Oh,
an
yes.
alley because no one's going to put a credit
Obviously.
dispensary in an alley, but it would be like well off to the side of the markets.
Yep.
In like that one place where you're like just going, this is just asking for trouble.
It's probably near the refresher or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have 2 of each. 2 advantage, 2 success.
2 success and an advantage.
I have a success and 2 advantage.
I have 4 successes.
Jesus Christ.
So
Well, you're not surprised.
Rupert, so yeah, PC, NPC, PC.
So 2 PCs, then NPC.
PCP?
Yeah.
2
Then,
PC, NPC,
then 2 PC.
then PC.
Yep.
For a total of 5 in the initiative order.
Correct. Which is probably more worrying than if it's like more than that.
Alright. Did his gun make a noise?
Yeah, it's a very familiar yellow net that flies. You recognise it instantly as a Trandoshan electronet.
Of course it's your fault.
How is this my fault? I spin around and look at this. He's fine, so am I close enough to see her or not?
Yeah, 'cause she's like got a yellow net around her, and it's like.
Can
Lucky was
I
like-
see who shot it?
Make a perception check.
Difficulty.
Maybe difficulty 3.
Oh no, all your fur's going to be standing on end.
Got it really low.
Puffy cat.
You're going to have
Oh
to
my
lick
God.
it better.
Bottle brush cat.
Yeah.
Like the bottle brush tail when a cat gets angry, it's just like.
Failure and 1 advantage.
I
For
swear to
those
God.
non-Australian viewers, bottle brush is a type of flower.
It is.
I'll use the advantage to I'll make a wiki call and I'll give him a black dice as I find cover.
Sure. Sure. You see roughly where it would have come from, which was down past Lucky.
Yeah.
But you don't see where it did.
I'll just move closer to her and try and find something to use as partial cover.
Lucky.
Oh, I'm going next.
Well, I don't know, maybe not. So it was next to PC.
Sure.
Because I'm happy to go at like the end.
So Rivik will probably go next, and he'll start probably dragging Lucky to somewhere behind cover, like behind a wall or something.
I swear to
Just
God,
out
if you
of-
pull my tail.
It'll probably just be your feet.
Odd note is that from what you're, because Rivek knows weapons,
Yes.
this electronet is still going to hurt her.
If it moves.
No, if it doesn't get removed from it.
Okay, in that case, he'll take out his vibro knife and start, trying to cut it off.
Sure. Yeah, make a melee check.
Sure.
Just challenge 1, and if you get a, now make a challenge 2, and it's only really going to matter on the despair.
Famous last words.
You're gonna shave me, boy.
There it is.
Don't shave me, boy.
No, he's probably Zap now.
Thanks, Brett. So I have 2 failures, 2 advantage, and a despair.
What's the damage of the weapon?
My vibro knife. 4.
So you will take. Did they pierce or anything like that?
Yes, it's got Pierce 2 and Vicious 1. It's vibro knife.
Well, yeah. Well, the vicious is. I'm assuming you're not critting, so.
Nah.
So 4 damage, but 2 of your soak doesn't count.
Yeah.
So 3 damage.
However, with the advantage, if you have to for me to spend it,
Yes, go for it.
he does cut the net partially as he does this. So it's going to get dropped down to strain 1, which means it's going to hit you this round and just sort of end at that point.
I think we'll say that because he's probably frantically trying to do it, and because your fur is just kind of everywhere now, it's kind of like hard to tell what's fur and what's skin.
And as we now know, canonically, vibro knives are just this blur. We don't know exactly where the tip is.
Yeah.
My fur! I've been shaved multiple times now on this stream. NPC's turn.
Alright, so stuff happens. PCs.
This turn.
Bess is going to look around to see where the net came from.
Yeah, perception difficulty.
Terrible.
No, that's difficulty 5. It's gonna be.
They've turned invisible, haven't they?
No, I just sort of walked off.
Threat 4.
Did you get success?
Nope.
You cannot see.
Now it's my turn. What happens to me, Brett?
You will take 6 more stun damage.
Okay, so I'm...
You still soak.
Yeah, I'm on my threshold.
Okay, so you pass out.
Lucky Fool's unconscious.
Right.
And the net being damaged stops. Shocking.
Goodness.
However, you have just been knocked unconscious. So I look at my critical injury sheet. Remove all blue dice from all skills checks until the end of encounter, because your senses have been scattered, which makes sense.
No, you're unconscious, so.
And you're unconscious.
So, for reference, my blue dice come from piloting.
That'll be fine.
Super helpful for right this second.
So that's a rating 2 critical injury.
Okay. And it was what one?
Scattered senses.
Scattered senses. Cool.
I believe Stimpass can be used for
Strange.
strain as well. I don't know. No?
Well, don't we
Well,
roll
you
it
know
in
what
an encounter to
Yeah.
recover strain anyway?
Yeah.
You go.
Yeah.
PCs.
I start searching the crowd for around for the person, I guess.
So you have to run to the end of the alleyway and into the crowd.
No, I'll stay with the group, I guess.
Mhm.
And I'll just wait to see if someone comes back.
Find my attacker, Rubber. Trace him. Avenge
So you
me.
sort of just ready your weapon.
Yeah.
Avenge my fur.
Never.
Who's next?
Rivek will, now that she's unconscious and it stops shocking her, finish cutting off the net.
Yep.
And then try and just drag her back behind something.
Yeah, that's pretty easy to do. You can do that. Cool.
NPC's turn. I'm scared that you're flicking through the book.
Well, I actually need to look at the stats for a transaction.
Terrible. They're terrible. That's what they are.
Similar to a Wookiee.
Yeah.
Funny
I
that.
just want to know if they could use their claws for climbing.
What's a Trandoshan again?
Lizardman.
Yeah, lizard man, giant lizard man. They can grow back their limbs.
Like a salamander.
Yes.
Yes.
They also believe in a deity called the Skullkeeper.
Some of it.
Well,
Well, they do. They just modified it recently.
Yeah.
They just worship her differently. But basically, the better things they hunt, and the more of them, the more points they get for their position in the afterlife.
I feel like this has been explained to me before and I forgot.
Probably last time Rupert's back there and caught up to him.
but
Yeah.
if they ever get captured, their score goes to 0.
Oh.
And it's very shameful.
So usually they just prefer you kill them.
So you never.
Oh, so it's like Zebran from Dragon Age.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I have no idea what that is, but I'm going to say yes.
Mark knows what I mean.
Yeah.
I can translate from Star Wars and
Yeah.
Dragon Age.
For all you other nerds at home.
Yeah.
Oops. That's the wrong dice. Well,
Next time on Star Wars.
Star Age. Dragon Wars.
Stop that.
stuff happens. PC.
It's turn.
Well, Best can't actually see what this person is, and he's a little more concerned that Lucky is still unconscious. So he's gonna pull out his blaster and make sure no one's coming down the alley.
Sure.
Lucky's turn. What fucks me this time?
Nothing.
No, you're just unconscious.
Yourself in your ass.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's
You have a
not
terrible
the first
nightmare.
Not the first time. Next PC. Top of the round.
If nothing's happening, I'm assuming we have our swoop bikes with us.
Alright, you tell me.
Well,
Well, we're
would
still
you have kept one when you were operating an ATM?
Oh.
No?
The
Alright.
plan was to do this as subtly as possible.
I guess I go grab my swoop bikes and I assume I had biscuits with me and bring them over. And then I'll put Lucky on one.
Yeah, I assume you can just like pick up any grab on you. Just
Yeah.
take the
Push
air
them
brake
all
off.
over.
Yeah, I think I've seen enough things where people just push them and they just slide.
Excellent.
So yeah, you pull the vehicles over. Next PC.
Rivik's turn.
So is Rooker taking her back to the ship? Or-
I assume we're all going back to the ship. Or something.
I am not going back to the ship.
Drag me, boys.
Yeah. Well, Rivik probably thinks Rooker's got a good handle on Lucky right now. And so he's probably just going to try and look for this person. Yeah. It seems reasonable.
Perception check. Gonna be challenge to difficulty 2.
Okay.
No, actually had a chance to stealth properly.
So that's 2 success and 2 threat.
You look around, then being a barrel, you look up.
Yep.
You see on a higher level, they must have climbed up and are starting to get back, lining you up with this, what looks to be the electrical net projector.
Right. He'll yell out to Best. Best, get in cover. They're going to fire again.
Do you at least point out where they are?
Yeah. They'll be, oh, they're over there.
So on a related note, NPC's turn.
You pointed at him.
Yep.
What's your defense?
1.
Could you do anything with your maneuver?
Oh,
I should ask before I just jump in.
yeah, I'll spend some strength, thank you, to give myself a sidestep to upgrade their attack twice.
Smart.
Why do I ask
Because I'm,
questions?
I'm anticipating where they're going to fire from. It's a net, it's not that quick.
So that upgrades twice?
Yeah.
Alright. And you step to this, you're like, oh, and just jump to the side so it just misses.
Okay.
That's not great dice roll, so see him just look like pull back down. Like he sort of pulls back on the roof.
Alright.
PC's turn. Fist.
I'm going to swap. Use my maneuver to swap out for my ion blaster in hopes of hitting that damn cannon. Whatever it is, I'm going to shoot in his direction.
Sure. You probably don't have a direct line of fire because he's pulled back on the roof.
You start climbing the roof.
Unless you wanted to like just wait to see him pull back up.
I will wait to see if he pops back up.
And Lucky is unconscious. Next PC. Top of the
I
round.
will look at the roof and I'll wait for him to pop out and I'll use my maneuver to aim.
You're a bounty hunter, so I'll just say this. You've already seen him fire from one spot, move, fire again. There's a
I'll
fair,
just watch all the roof.
fair chance you'll do, like, sniper thing where he's just going to shoot from the same place.
How hard would it be to get on the roof?
As a Wookiee, not too hard.
No, I'll just jump up onto the roof, yeah.
It'll take you, I'll say, it'll cost you both your maneuver and your action. Or your
Can I
maneuver
do an extra maneuver then?
Yeah, 2 maneuvers, essentially.
And then, assuming I can see him up here?
Yeah, he's pulled back. You see he's putting another charge into the weapon.
I only see one Trojan up there.
Yep.
And it's not my brother.
No.
I'm sorry, what?
Adopted brother.
But roll perception.
Mother from a different.
Difficulty 2.
Yeah. Whooper is half Trandoshan.
Half Wookiee, half Trandoshan. It's a strange mixing. Wouldn't have thought he'd be
I keep trying to
fertile,
skin
but here we
myself.
are.
It's
In that
really
case,
awkward.
we'll call him Lugosi.
Yeah.
1 success.
It is not your brother. You think it might be like your brother's brother or cousin or something like that. There's definitely enough familial features to be similar to.
Alright, I shoot him with my bowcaster.
Sure. Upgrade that twice, please.
Upgrade what twice?
Your attack.
Yeah.
The difficulty.
The difficulty.
Yeah, no. What's the difficulty?
Oh, it's short. Sorry, it's 2 because it's like the short range. Yes.
That's what he was waiting for. What dice does he need to pick up?
2 challenge, I assume.
Yeah, it's short range. It's 2 jump.
Alright, so
13.
Oh,
18,
woo!
15, 16.
I murder him. I got 2 successes, so I do 15 damage total with 2 piercing, and I got a triumph, which I'll use to crit.
And how many advantage?
4. I'll use 2 to heal my strength, and then 2 to give him a black setback.
Well,
So 15 damage, pierce
Yeah.
2. So
See Wookiee jump up and just hear.
yeah.
That's like, well, that can either be really good or really bad.
Yeah.
And I try and crit, so I don't have a mistress, so 85.
Does he have?
A downgrader?
No. What was
85
it?
it is.
85.
He is winded. Cannot voluntarily suffer strain.
Ooh.
I thought he was going to lose an arm.
just flies off.
Next PC.
Okay, Rivek will go next. Now that he's heard Ripper's bowcaster go off, he's going to probably assume they're going to turn and start going after Ripper. So he's going to start climbing up this building.
Once again, you have claws, and while you can't fly with your wings, you can still get a bit of a boost.
Yeah,
So you can do 2 maneuvers to get up there.
sure. Yep, I will go up there and use my action to... I've already moved. So can I see the Trandoshan?
Yeah.
Alright, he'll fire off a shot. Sure. He's only using his blaster pistol, but...
So if you upgrade it, difficulty 2, you upgrade it twice.
Sure.
For reference, after he has done it, will be the NPC.
Yes, that's true, so I get an advantage. Oh. That's a failure and 4 advantage.
You can turn the tides of battle.
Yeah, I suppose so.
How are you gonna do it?
That's a good question. Good thing I have this.
No,
That's for advantage.
Notebook, the handy dandy notebook.
Negate his defensive bonuses.
He doesn't actually have defense. He just has adversary too.
Yeah, it's
I have too many things
why
in my
did
lap
it
at
hit
once.
him?
This is a mistake.
So, can I have the well, I didn't hit him, so maybe the blaster bolt, just gonna miss him, but make him turn around so he pay attention to me and not Rupert.
So he'll do his next attack focus on you?
Yes.
Okay.
On a related note, NPC.
Cool. So he flicks a button on the bottom of his projector. Wait, a net projector. See it spark into a flame.
Oh,
Flamethrowers at you.
Oh
well,
boy.
You still upgrading?
no.
Looks like
But he
we're
does get
having
a setback.
KFC for dinner.
He gets a setback from my advantage.
Or would it be KFR?
I also
Kentucky
have
Fried.
Defensive one?
yes.
KFS Kentucky Fried Safari.
Yeah.
Fried chicken.
Upgrade this. So that is.
Sorry, I'm a canine and this is delicious.
Yeah.
Tasty bird meat.
We promise to possibly not eat you as barbecue
Yeah.
if you die.
Yeah. I'm sure Best is like a vegan or something.
No, this is not vegan. He asked for bone broth.
Yeah.
That's vegan.
Oh, for sure.
Synthetic bones.
Yeah.
So
Organic synthetic bones.
So a droid.
I'll see if I can show the audience this without upsetting my dice roller.
Oh,
Oh dear.
So I'm going to triumph and nothing else.
Oh.
Off of those dice.
Oh right.
Well
You can
then.
be 4 for.
He is.
How does he turn the tides of battle in his
He
favour?
creates a wall of fire and black smoke
Oh.
between you guys and him,
Right.
and he fucks off. Or he starts trying to.
Yeah.
And you hear him turn and start running to the edge of the building.
I keep dropping that.
Fist's turn.
Which he can't double move it, so.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just trying.
But he also can't spend strain to move, so it has to be just his.
Well, that's what I mean, like he can still maneuver, then maneuver.
Yeah.
Fist's turn.
Best is really just gonna make sure Lucky's fine and on the thing because there's not really much else he can do to help them out there right now.
Lucky's turn. Unconscious.
Mm.
Top of the round. Round 5.
Right. So, the next building, how far away is it from this one? Is it just like a series of straight buildings you can just keep running across?
Yeah, it's sort of like similar to Nashidar, like houses. Like it's basically an alleyway between two buildings, but there is like stuff above you as well.
How hard would it be to just jump down and run along beside the building?
Wow, going down's always easy.
I will consider throwing a grenade, then I will jump down and run along beside the building after him.
You can do that. Yeah.
He's throwing a grenade, you're right there.
No, I considered it.
You consider it.
It's just a growth arc. No.
I also considered just using a micro rocket, but I was like, nah.
Alright, who's next?
Next PC.
Rivik is going to glide down from top of the building back to the ground and then
Full style.
try and find basically follow the noises of Rupert.
So you guys are running alongside the building.
Then the NPC's turn when that is done.
Here's a stim pack. No, you can see that.
No.
Rude. Stim.
You're an NPC. You're not allowed to heal.
I can't believe he's just a boss fight.
Oh my god.
A shooter or something.
He's going to throw a grenade. Here's their good ideas. He's going to throw pretty much basically blind where Rooker is, so this is going to be real difficult for him to do.
Good. I want to make it more difficult.
I wouldn't bother. Okay.
She bothered.
I bothered.
I mean, if they roll a despair, it can
Are you
blow up
bothered
an egg.
Exactly. I am incredibly bothered.
Are you bothered though?
I'm super
No, she's
bothered.
buffing.
Are you bothered, sir? Got through for Billy Piper, sir.
I'm very bothered.
How close did you get to him?
That's a good question. How close did I get to him?
Well, you both did the exact same thing, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except you have wings and can glide.
Yeah. So probably glid down, like, to get some.
I did do a running jump off.
I've got wings, but.
And you remembered my light side point spend?
Yep.
Good.
That's the challenge.
Good.
You don't know the triumph.
The grenade set should be here. Oh, there we go. That's not grenade, fuck that. So, I do 10 damage to Ripper.
Yep.
Then you both take 8 damage from the blast.
Okay.
Yeah. I soaked the entire blast.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Alright.
And considering it just was like, whee!
Yeah.
PC is next.
Oh, I did get 2 threat.
Okay.
No.
You're gonna take a strain.
Take that
But
strain,
You
boy.
can take 2 strain.
Take all the strain you can with those 3.
As he's panicking, he can hear us coming.
Exactly.
We're still winded, he says.
I jump back up on the roof now past the wall of fire.
Okay.
Can I see him?
So you have to spend the 2 maneuver again.
Yeah.
This isn't the top of the round.
Oh, is it? Never mind.
No, it's this turn. Then my turn. Then it's your turn. What's your move?
I am going to calm through to C2 and tell him to pilot the ship up and start scanning the rooftops.
Excellent.
So just to emphasize, you are on rooftops inside a building, so one of these mega.
Inside a building, sorry.
Because you're still near the marketplace.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm just going to tell C2 to kind of pilot the ship over the marketplace and just keep an eye out for any reptilian-like creatures leaving.
Keep an eye out for a running Trandoshan.
Yeah.
With a big gun.
I'll also use Speak Spiner if he needs to make any rolls for that, so he'll get
Yep.
blue.
He doesn't. He does say, "I could do that." Of note, there is a Trandoshan ship in the landing bay. Well, in the landing fields.
Fuck with it. Fuck with it.
Can you go and mess with the engine?
I am on board a ship with a laser weapon.
Fuck
Blow
with
up the ship.
it. Fuck with it.
We're so getting arrested.
Hell fucking yeah, plan 2!
I mean, that was the backup plan.
Exactly.
Besides, so the rest of the joy.
It's plan number 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Alright, well, who's next?
Me, I'm unconscious. Rupper's turn.
Alright, can you please,
Uh-oh.
on C2's behalf, roll me your gunnery. I don't know what he's
Oh,
going to
me.
And then add a blue dice.
be. Although it will be one setback for their
Good thing for all
deflectors.
you bitches that I have good gunnery,
Yeah.
comparatively.
Yeah.
Comparatively.
Okay, and it's 1 blue and then 1 setback.
Yep.
And then what difficulty?
Just difficulty 1, yeah. It's a planetary based scale weapon,
It's a stationary object.
and it's a stationary object, so yeah.
The temptation to spend light side points for this to be really funny.
That's okay.
I mean,
Not sure if you technically can spend like that.
Oh yeah, he's a droid.
Well, it's more
You can't use the force.
he's
yet.
an NPC and stuff. So.
yeah.
Like he's
I'm rolling.
But he's an alien NPC. And we care.
if we're limited to 9 NPCs, most of our NPCs can't use it.
Exactly.
I'm happy to inform you all I have a single success.
So you do 50 damage to the ship.
Fuck yes.
Well, 5 damage, but I'm scaling that for your
Yeah.
engagement. Yeah.
Fuck yes.
So
Motherfuckers.
that'll be 1 damage
Yeah.
once you get past the round.
Yeah.
Hopefully that ship is empty.
Hopefully it's not.
I mean, if there's people on it, they're gonna fire back.
Don't give him ideas.
Top of the round.
Top of the round 2.
Alright, I finally jumped on this building. It was a very slow jump. I had to like lean down.
Your planet needs you. Your ship needs you. Yep. So you get up on. Yeah. So you jump up. You see him. He's right on the edge of the building now.
Alright.
Yeah. Can't move that quick because of him being winded.
Yeah. But I'm good. I shoot him again, man.
Shoot him. Kill him. Kill him now.
So difficulty 3 now? And upgrade 2?
Difficulty 3.
I assume long range is difficulty 3.
Oh no, you're on the same building as you was like difficulty 2.
But still upgrade 2.
Because you spent those extra minutes.
Name for his word?
Shoot him in the back. And don't despair, whatever you do.
What if I want to despair? Now that you told me not to despair, I have to despair.
Please, I
I
swear
didn't
to God.
despair. I got 2 successes and an advantage. So I'll heal a strain my advantage and I do 15 damage to him with 2 piercing.
So that's 15, 9, 11.
Supposed to be peace.
Then the next PC. On round 6. Your turn.
Rivik is going to run ahead of Robert to where he thinks the Trandoshan might run to when he wants to flee back to try and, flank him really.
Yep.
Okay, NPC's turn.
He knows he can't move fast enough to get away from you guys.
Good.
And he's not about to get captured.
Oh, he is.
Silent capsule.
Yeah, that's not what we call them around here.
Cyanide bullet.
He runs to you. At you. Pulls out a thermal detonator.
Excellent.
Oh boy.
and just runs up between both you. He does push it at you because it's clear he's making an attack of you, even though he knows it's going to kill him too.
Yeah.
I still think I have to actually technically attack you.
You do. Those things do a lot of damage.
Yes, they do.
For shits and gigs.
It's like 20 damage.
Yeah, let's raise his difficulty so I don't die.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm raising his difficulty.
The hilarious thing will be despair. It doesn't work.
Oh my
Despair, he blows it up early, it still kills me.
Yeah, it slips.
god. Despair, the fuse just ticks out.
It's a dud.
So yes, I included
Judging by that face, probably not.
I included a light side point at the very least. I tried.
So he runs up, throws it at you, detonates. 20 damage.
Jesus.
Breach 1.
Yeah, it's thermal detonator.
Yeah.
You're nasty.
I'm still up, but yeah.
They're like
Fucking
really
hell.
8 or 10 or something.
Then I activate Blast. 15 damage, breach 1.
Freaking hell. Now I'm down.
He's down.
What did you get?
How many critical wounds do you have?
None.
What did you roll?
I also have durable.
How many levels? That's going to be very relevant.
How many levels are durable?
It's not one.
Just one. So,
So,
10.
so it becomes 94 becomes 84.
Yep.
Oh, I'm winded.
I mean,
84 becomes 124.
what?
Vicious 4.
Oh, the thermal detonator.
Yes.
Ah,
Oh my god.
Oh, you are knocked senseless. You can no longer upgrade.
oh.
Um,
I'm
you
right.
can no longer upgrade difficulty for checks. No, wait. You can no longer upgrade the greens for checks.
Alright.
Big whoop. So it's a critic 3. So that's and you are dropped. You already wounded him once. That becomes 74. Becomes 84, which becomes 124. He's knocked senseless. He can no longer upgrade.
We're great.
Oh my god.
You're a
great team.
pair.
Yep.
Come revive me so I can kill him.
This is hilarious. You're both knocked senseless.
Yeah. So you're
You
right.
are
think
both
it's
on
all
down
fine.
unconscious.
Cool.
PC's turn.
Well, this is great.
It's
So-
not your turn.
Oh,
So yeah, you just see this blinding white flash.
It's Bist's turn.
right.
It is Bist's turn, then my
That's right.
turn.
That building sounds unstable now.
Yeah. I'm gonna start pushing her out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Take all the bikes.
Yes, swing me across the bikes and just push the bikes through me. It'll work. They'll be connected by me.
White, I think of it. Black, I'm panicked.
Okay.
Right.
We can never have nice
Light,
things.
light.
Okay, I string the bikes together and start pushing them out.
Super calmly by the looks of it.
Yes.
Two whole light. Yeah,
Well,
bitches.
like, I could do either.
Possibly being dead is very calming for you for some reason.
How dare you? I'm not dead. I survived the ship
Yeah.
crash.
I think it's more so, look, we've been in a ship crash.
Yeah.
We've done this before by this point. I would like for C2 to use gunnery again.
Sure.
Well, he doesn't get that blue because I haven't told him to do it this round.
He's being a smart boy.
Yes. Whoever speaks better really works when I talk to them. Oh, that's a triumph.
There's a triumph and advantage. Wait, I forgot to roll. No, it was only one purple. Forgot to roll purple.
Eh,
Despair.
It is one triumph and one threat.
that is with success.
With success.
Nice. Yeah, which one of those can I pronounce? So, can you please roll crit?
I can roll a crit.
Crit ship, crit
That's right
ship.
outside against your ship.
There's the other one. 41.
41 governor.
41.
That's probably not that useful. Tailspin.
Well, if you try
That's on the
to
ground.
take off.
Well,
Yeah, a tailspin on the ground. That'll be hilarious.
I think it only applies if it's moving.
yeah.
It doesn't have to if you shoot it hard enough. It gives it momentum.
Well, look, it has a crit.
Yeah.
And C2 says, I've shot it twice now. It hasn't responded yet. I sense no power from the powering up.
That's probably because no one's on the ship. This is just to stop it from ever taking off. Just in case it gets away.
Top of the round.
I think we're probably out of initiative at that point.
Probably.
Are you ordering C2 just to completely destroy it?
Yes.
Let him kill them.
I mean, we probably could have scavenged some stuff off of it, but at the same time...
We can scavenge it from the wreckage.
Well,
Alright.
less.
So Rivik is going to con both Bist and Lucky. Because yeah. So Energy is going to find, Rupert in this train ocean.
Oh. And first things first.
Yes.
Can everyone roll discipline or cool and get that much stamina back?
Give me strength.
Great.
I don't have any, but I'll roll it anyway.
I need to roll.
1 success and 3 stamina. 3 advantage.
Cool.
I mean,
How much strain back did you say?
yeah.
Does a medical check also heal strain on someone?
I got a triumph.
Never mind.
You feel all strength.
Is that it?
Oh,
I don't know. Is that it?
what was it on? Cool or discipline? What was it? Yeah.
I think triumph just counts as an extra one.
I also have like an extra heal 1 strain as well.
Yeah, you.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
I'm just checking how much like the triumph is going to
Which
give.
Just an
stat
extra
did you
one,
roll?
I think.
Okay, cool. So I have a triumph, a success, and an advantage.
Yeah. A triumph from cool heals free strain.
Oh, does it? My apologies.
Good.
Mm.
I need that.
And I also do a medical check to try and
So
heal
that's
it
going to
more.
heal 5 strain in total?
Yeah, 3 on top of whatever successes.
Yeah, I had 1 success and I heal an extra one, so 5 total.
There's no difficulty. It's a medicine check to heal someone. It's successes or wounds, advantage is strain.
I'm now on 7 strain, thank goodness.
Of course, it's the only time I roll 4 successes.
As if you were just focusing on strain, I'll allow that.
Alright, yeah, because it was... She didn't look physically hurt, she looked... Well, she did, but not in...
I was emotionally hurt.
You'd lost the will to live.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Kind of sadness.
So is Rivik fine to come
So
across
what do I heal?
the scene of this?
Yeah, sure.
What do I heal? 4 strain.
Alright. So Rivik is going to con Bist and Lucky.
I dropped my pad.
You tried.
Rivik is going to con both Bist and Lucky.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, actually, yeah.
I'm
This
now
will
3
probably
for
answer.
3 on wounds
Well,
and strain.
it's not an answer, it's a we can hear you anyway.
Yeah. Rupert and the Trandoshan are down. They're both alive.
Is the
Yeah.
Trandoshan alive?
We'll bring the Trandoshan back to the ship to get some answers out of him, but if only we can bring his speed around to so we can get Rupert back there too.
I have Stimpaks on me.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Yeah.
How much damage are you on? Well, one.
Negative 13, so you just jab you with 3 of them, I'll be back up.
Oh, sure. You'll just stab Rupert with his Stimpaks.
Okay, well, I'm fairly sure Robert had one of the duct tapes on him, so just duct tape up the
I'll
Trandoshan and bring him to the ship, because
Jabbing
his
as
ship's
well.
not going anywhere.
Yeah, look, he's up now. Yeah, Rupert, patch yourself up. We're going to bring this guy back to the ship to interrogate him.
Alright, first,
Can I
I tear up one of his arms.
What?
You what?
What?
that might...
He doesn't need it.
Can we do that in interrogation as a tactic?
Like you go
So,
to start
no,
ripping
no.
and you're just like,
If you do that and he bleeds out, we can't get answers out of him.
I agree. You know, these guys are like those little lizards. If you tear off the tail, it doesn't do anything. Does he have a tail?
Did you do it?
Now, is that actually a thing? It's not, is it?
If you want to tear up his arm, you tear up something. I'll just roll a crit again and see what happens.
No. But I do punch him in the face.
Ow.
Roll crit again.
Look, after we're done getting answers out of him, you can do whatever you want. But we want to find out, who hired him or...
I take all his stuff though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All his stuff.
grab that net gun.
And all the crap stuff I'll leave there.
Yeah, that might come in handy.
Yeah, I'll have to actually stat that
Yeah.
thing properly because I don't think it is in the equipment list.
A net gun.
And yeah,
There is one.
yeah,
So-
it's not,
Does he
it's
have
not as
no
good as one of the
thermal
foundations.
detonator?
What?
Does he have no thermal detonator?
No. The thing about thermal detonators is if you did have another one, they chain.
Yeah.
But yeah, he has the net projector. Underneath it's the flamethrower. It looks like he has a high quality blaster rifle as well. Like tricked out and stuff like that. Not necessarily superior.
Right. Well, Ripper, if you want to carry him, I'll grab his stuff.
Alright. I pick him up.
So I guess two of us are headed back to the ship.
Yeah.
We'll meet you two back at the ship.
Why don't you get them to drop by and we can check on the speeders?
Yeah, I suppose our speeder's not too far away. Yeah, let's get on the speeders and go.
You start licking it down.
Yeah.
He would have money in it as well. He'd probably about 1,000 credits on him.
Oh, cool.
I give that to Red.
Oh, sweet. Cool. I'll take his blast rifle, but you can give me stats for it later.
Yeah.
Or now, whatever.
Yeah, take my fancy blaster rifle? No?
You've got a bowcaster. I sold one.
So yeah, so you guys start heading back to the ship. Security forces would have taken a second to respond to actually get like proper equipment and stuff. So you're out of there in time. There are security cameras around that you guys looked before, so
Yeah.
you guys are pre-recognized a bunch. So it might be interesting if you go back. But you guys,
Fine.
Yeah, we can blend in on this planet.
I mean, Plan B is intentionally getting arrested, so like we've got a perfect crime.
Yeah,
ready to
but
go.
the plan entitles that some of us don't get arrested.
Yes, only part of us leave.
Best, your comlink chimes. I have a problem.
What's the problem?
I'm being forced to the ground by local law enforcement.
Oh god. C2 can be a man on the inside.
No. C2, is this comlink open? Can they hear me?
No,
It
it is using our encrypted protocols.
Cool. If
Also
they-
binary.
Yeah. If they ask you why you did what you did, just say that someone has been altering with your core and there's no one on the ship. Your memory core.
Very well.
Plead ignorance.
I'll do as you ask.
You can literally delete his memories of the event.
I'm not deleting his memories.
That's what we do every time we kill someone.
You won't remember this.
I feel like there was a show based on that. About dolls in a house.
Guys, we have a problem.
What is it?
They're arresting C2
Why?
because he blew up a ship.
He what?
That's what we asked him to do.
Oh, that was my
What?
plan.
Sorry, that's what I asked him to do.
I have a quick question about the law. Do
What
droids
happened?
actually get arrested, or is it our folks? It's our droid.
Depends on the
You
planet.
can ask the law enforcement.
What happened when that net got me?
Well, we figured out where the net guy's ship was, and I told C2 to blow it up so he couldn't get off the planet.
Right.
So where are we taking this guy then? Because we can't go back to the ship.
Oh, you can go back to the ship. I'll just have to go and try and get him out of law enforcement.
But they'll arrest us too.
C2 is my responsibility, and I also have 4,000 credits.
Yeah, you can pay for his bail. Go do that.
Right. So Rivek will direct Rupo to sort of park just outside, and then both carry the transition between them in their arms. Like it looks like
Weekend at Bernie's it.
He's drunk or something.
yeah, he's drunk. Or, we're taking him back to the ship to look after him.
Yeah.
Weekend at Bernie's.
I mean, the Thermodynamic ended up messing up pretty bad.
Yeah, he was involved in a tragic speeder accident.
Put a jacket on him, he's fine.
We always look like this. This is what all trans.
Bis, can you please roll Underworld?
Yes.
Actually, anyone with proficiency in Underworld can roll Underworld as well.
So you, me too.
I have that.
By proficiency, I mean levels.
I have a yellow and a green.
You can roll anyway.
Yeah, what difficulty?
It's going to be challenge 1. There's challenge 1. You can roll it too.
Okay.
I have a success and 2 advantage.
I have 1 advantage.
They will look at security cameras and they'll work out that you guys all went in the alleyway and then he ambushed you there.
Right.
They also will work out that the only thing in the alleyway is an ATM.
He was trying to rob us, clearly.
Yeah, we were just taking money out of the ATM and then he robbed us.
Well, clearly, this was just a civilian there. They'll tie to us. He's in the ATM.
Probably won't, with that advantage, they probably won't rush to work out exactly what's going on there. But as part of a larger investigation, if they have to do it, which they will, because on server thermal detonator, they probably will work out what money was stolen from them.
Cool. I'm going to quickly look around for the cameras.
I would assume that you picked an alleyway where there's no working cameras.
Cool.
So, but there's just they still would have seen you go in. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
In that case, I am going to shoot the actual ATM.
Yep.
Just to try and make it harder for them to figure out what's happened.
With like iron or?
No, with an actual blaster.
Okay.
Sure. You just succeed.
Ah, yeah, so
You're putting a few blaster bolts into
Yeah.
a stationary target.
yeah, mostly just to screw up any way of checking.
Yeah,
what's
you
on top.
can take out the electronics. You won't be able to get into like the safe itself. It'll fail safe. But
God, no, I don't need that. I just need them to not be able to check it.
Besides, you already propped it.
Just to know it wasn't hacked.
Hmm.
Clearly, I was a good patron and I withdrew my 4,000 credits.
And then it just mysteriously blew up.
Yeah, it was your money.
but you're attacked. To be fair,
Yeah.
right next to it.
Yeah.
All right. So what are you guys up to?
I'm going to the police station.
Where are we driving this guy?
To the ship.
Our ship?
Yes.
Alright.
I mean, you could always take him to the wreckage of the ship next to us.
Yeah. That's gonna have people in.
So you start heading there. You guys arrive at the shipyard. Well, the landing bay.
Yeah.
Because this is open field. You see that there are sort of blue painted security droids with flashing lights on their heads.
Right.
They have like the Stinger stun weapons out, and a couple of them are walking around, like putting tape around, things like that. There are people overseeing it.
That's fine. River's probably just gonna ignore them completely and just, with Rocco, continue heading towards their ship to take this guy on board.
So,
Because if you don't look suspicious,
your ship or the Transition ship?
the Transition ship line up. So our ship.
Okay.
Are they putting tape around his ship or our ship? Are they putting the tape around his ship or our
Both.
ship? Oh.
Okay.
The ship that was blown up and the ship that blew the ship up.
Right.
Sorry, we're going to need another boss code.
Look, he just
Not if
walking
you
over,
blow
just
yourself
like,
on it up.
Yeah.
what's happening? Why is... Hey, man, why is there tape on my ship?
The person picks himself up. This is your ship?
Yes, sir, pilot.
This ship was used to destroy that ship over there. I'm still trying to work out exactly what happened.
What? There was no one on our ship.
Perhaps you should come down to the station and answer a few questions about what has happened here. Maybe we can sort this out.
Sure, hey, can our friends take, I don't really know their relation, but like our Wookiee, his like, I think it's like his second cousin or whatever, that's got like really bad hurt, and we've got some stuff inside that can help him. Is it okay if he drops him off inside?
He does not realize that Wookiees and Trandoshans hate each other. We do have medical facilities at the station.
I mean, hey Wookiee, do you want to take your cousin or whatever to the station for medical treatment, or do you want to use your stuff inside?
Oh, he'll be fine. He just needs to sleep it off. He's a hardy boy. We just head in.
No, this is an active crime scene.
What? Don't do that.
I guess we leave them.
Where does 12 E-web blasters come from?
We'll seek our private help, thank you. And
He's got insurance.
Wookiees are weird. I don't even know why he comes on my ship. Where's the station?
So he's a crew member of your ship?
Honestly, he showed up one day and just started joining along, and like I never questioned it because he's a Wookiee.
I think perhaps all of you should head down to the station.
That's a good idea. Where is it? Sorry, I got knocked out really bad and my head's a bit fuzzy.
He gestures and like a speeder comes over. It has some comfortable seats in a nice little box at the back, and he escorts you all in.
Oh, cheers, mate.
At gunpoint?
Thanks.
No,
how close to death is the Trandoshan?
he was about as close as you were, but you got medical treatment.
Yeah.
He's not dying.
No.
How
Especially
would
being
we kill him right now without them noticing?
now noticing.
If we're in the back of the paddy wagon,
Oh no, he slips.
Oh, what's my blaster?
If you're holding him, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're both kind of got in between us.
If you move your hand up near his neck and just extended your claws into his like jugular, you could kill him,
I'll do that.
and then you'd be a mad claw, breaking the biggest Wookiee taboo.
Oh, well then I'm not gonna do that. I'll be like, Rick, we should probably try and kill this guy so he doesn't wake up and tell what's happening.
you say out loud in front of the troopers.
Oh, well, clearly he's close to me because we're holding a nude. So I sort of just lean in like he's heavy, and I'm like, maybe you should like stick your claws in and...
I will point out you have a translator unit on you. I don't think they whisper.
I'd like 6 vocal cords.
Or I switch it to, what are you?
I'm a bird.
No,
Safari.
Safari. I assume it has Safari language, and I whack that on as I say it. And I just hope there's no birds around.
Yeah, just because tweet.
Tweet.
Yeah.
I think I saw a
But basically, I would say, slide a hand check with the vibro weapon, you good.
Can I make that check?
Yeah, you can make that check.
You can
got
make
the
that
viral weapon.
Yeah, I've got the knife. Or is it just skullduggery?
I mean, I could pull out my Rick blade, but that would be suspicious.
Yeah.
Skullduggery.
Okay, I'm not great at that, but
Guy who isn't there.
yeah, the guy who is said that.
Lucky is like very happily walking to the back, like clutching her head, like recovering from a headache, looking really sorry for herself with her singed fur.
What difficulty am I looking at?
She's playing up the damsel in distress.
But I suppose on how close they look at me compared to him.
I've pointed out the Wookiee multiple times.
I would
I
say
have not pointed out.
they don't realise you guys don't like each other and stuff like that. They're not looking too closely to like.
Yeah. Shrapnel. Yeah.
I would make it challenge 1.
Sure.
Setback 2, but push 1.
Alright.
You want to use a light point?
How badly do you want me to succeed at this?
I do. I'm gonna use a light point on you. Wow.
Sure.
The lights I point to murder this guy in Coke One.
Well, if we get back to the station and he wakes up.
To be fair, you are following his belief system better by doing this.
Yeah,
I will send thee to heaven before I send you to hell.
Honestly, if I got him in the ship, he'd be alive forever.
No,
It's a pity
that's 2,000 Earth, right? Yeah. You can't. Most of them can't blank.
So,
The Force.
do you want to fail by actually killing him and being caught, or do you want to fail by just?
fail by not killing him, because it'll be funnier.
I was meaning more like, do you want to fail by realizing you can't? I'll give you this option. You can fail by realizing you don't have the chance to get away with this,
Right.
or you can fail by realizing you're going to get caught. Like, basically, that's it. Like,
Right.
people are watching you. You pull the knife a little bit, get a little bit of attention.
Yeah.
You can go through with it or not.
Well, from the conversations I've heard so far, is that they build them all as Lucky's crewmates. And if one of them actively murders someone, it's going to draw a lot more attention on all of them, which is bad. So he's probably just not going to go for it right now.
Yeah. Murdering people in front of cops does normally attract attention.
Yeah. But just think about how he could do it.
So you guys start getting escorted via the Wookiee wagon to
Paddy wagon.
and Best arrives at the front doors of.
Sorry. Do they put cuffs on us at all? Or are we
No, but you are locked in the back.
Okay, so we're not being arrested.
We're going.
You're helping them with their inquiries.
Yeah.
We're being escorted.
Okay, that's fine.
Do they bring C2 into the paddy wagon with us?
Nope.
Alright.
So Best arrives at the station, and we might leave it there for the week, and we can all arrive at the station next
Together.
Thursday. Which might actually be our last game for the year. We need to see how we're working on Christmas.
Yes, because the 19th we're going to see Star Wars, so we won't be here.
Oh,
Well, we'll be,
that's fair.
We'll be seeing it at the midnight screening.
Yes.
So.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fair.
You can skip your Star Wars game to go see Star Wars.
It seems only right.
So next week will be the last game of the year.
Potentially, yeah.
Potentially.
Go see Star Wars too.
Okay.
Thursday.
Meanwhile, we have Prince of the Apocalypse on Monday, and we have Doctor of Mercy
Now on Wednesday.
Descent to Avernus on Wednesday. So if you like D&D, check them out, and we'll see you later.
Yep. See you.
Bye.
Funny buttons.